That's not too bad though. Alright.
Alright.
So, last time you guys got in the middle of an ambush.
Which was going so well.
Super well. Like almost too good. And then you got teleported to the Shadow Dark. Of all places. A very cold and familiar feeling.
And the girl
Can
knows
someone
one of us
close
can
the
actually see.
dishwasher?
The
Can you
girl
close
knows
the
about
dishwasher,
birds.
please?
Talia, stay out of the dishwasher.
That's not closing the dishwasher.
And only one of us can actually see you down here.
We can all see.
We can see, we just can't see anything.
We can see.
Our eyes still work.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very dark. It's very cold. And you were approached by a being, one that you vaguely remembered from Ikamu.
Where'd
And
Baba
she
go?
tasked you with a quest
Destroying this guy.
to destroy one of Zahir's champions, as he's gathering an army of shadows.
Yes. Champion in French is a mushroom.
Yes, expecting something smaller and coming to see this, and it's
It's been
yes.
growing in this dark for too long.
If I eat this mushroom, I'll go.
So you guys started this battle, and I'll just kind of go over some of the battle here. You guys killed off 2 other smaller guys, a bunch of minions. So there's just the Shadow Guard.
Wasn't there 2 of these?
There was.
Yeah, you killed one and another guy. And then a whole bunch of minions.
Keep from the portal or whatnot.
Yes, this guy, you know that he summons them out of this black mass portal thing. It's
I
not
have a question.
It can technically. Well, you should.
I have a super
You can
important
go look
question.
into it.
Who doesn't get a smoky?
What?
What?
There's 4 smokies.
Okay,
Left.
I'm hungry.
have another one.
I had my 2 eggs.
Yeah, some
You already
of
had
that-
2?
Yeah, some of them had 2 already.
Yeah.
I made 12, so
Okay,
I
I
had
feel better.
one.
yeah, I only had 1 as well, so yeah, okay.
I'm good for now. Maybe later.
You know that guy, he is not bloodied. He's been hurt though.
Didn't you crit him?
Yes, and I think that is the only damage on him.
It was still like freaking 90 or something.
No, that was the other one, and you
Okay.
killed him.
I still crit him too, though.
Yeah. The big guy has only been hit for 20 damage. So
He's almost dead.
Pulling Jim around.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, so he goes twice, and on its first turn each round, he summons a D4 plus 1 spectral servants. So it could be 5, could be 2, probably 5. You know that the spectral servants can really only damage Dethul.
Form of meat shield!
ow!
Wait.
What, I'm on the outside?
Yeah.
Because you guys all have how much resist necrotic?
Way too much.
And Chelsea, you
I
have
don't share.
15. Okay, so they could hurt you as well.
I got
Because
resist
they do 14 damage.
no.
They can do up to 14, meaning I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Which is weird. I've never felt like this.
Yeah.
Normally I'm worried about guys
I
hitting
got
me.
hit, but I don't feel it right.
And for some reason, they've decided to hit harder.
The damage change type has changed to fire. Aww.
Yeah.
Lucky you. The only thing I resist is necrotic. I'm happy. Unfortunately, this is probably the only necrotic thing we'll ever fight.
And then we... Yes? No, I'm okay.
So I'd like to change my resist to whatever around us. Oh, let's change it to fire. Let's change it to that.
So, we ended at the bottom of the round. So we're starting again at the top. Dethul, you're up. Dethul, then the Shadow Guard, they're
I know, I'm
behind.
last.
Then Anara and Jen, and then everyone else, and then Gunnar.
It's weird. It's like he's slow.
Yeah. After Anara and Jen, it goes
I like
the
to
minions, and then he
survey-
goes twice.
I like to survey what's going on in the battlefield and then react accordingly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's very.
I like to rush in first and kill things.
No, you don't.
And then hide.
Do we know anything about the weaknesses for the Shadow Guard?
Shadow.
You have done a lot of checks on them.
Like he's
I know it was only a couple minutes ago, but it feels like months.
Great wall.
Only 1 month. And 10 days.
Kinsey Tarmakosi.
If you start your turn next to that guy,
You're slow.
you're slowed until the start of your next turn. They're immune to necrotic. Wait, no, sorry, not immune. They resist 15 necrotic, and they resist 10 radiant.
Which is why I'm stabbing you.
Who?
That guy. You don't know too much about him, other than he's summoned stuff.
And he's got
You guys have failed the checks a couple times on him.
Yeah, I remember.
No,
I
there
am
is
not doing any checks on him.
There's an aura around him.
Yes, you do know that there is a big aura around
Did I
him,
use my foe stone on him?
which is an aura 5. You used it, I think, on one of the little guys.
Okay.
And bright light is reduced to dim light in that aura, and each non-enemy minion that ends its turn in that aura takes 10 necrotic damage.
You guys
So-
got that. I'll take these guys.
Yeah, so if you
Yeah.
start in his
I'll
aura
walk up
of
like,
5
"Ah,
around him,
I
that takes
resist
10
necrotic
necrotic.
damage. Oh wait.
And it will
he
go
died.
up when he is bloodied.
Oh, fun.
So,
To 15.
Well, that's not
We'll
bloody
see.
him.
Okay, so I'll go attack him.
Look, just
Give
give
it
bloody
advantage.
and kill him.
Death
Yeah.
Shadow.
Just one attack. He's bloodied right now. You hit him for 20.
On which
38
Oh,
versus
the next
reflex.
one's 20 health.
oh yeah, that hits.
He died.
What's his dope?
Nice.
Yeah.
Boom!
Did I do
Oh, sorry.
meditation? No, I didn't do meditation.
That guy is bloodied, I should say.
17,
Sorry, I read that wrong.
17 cold and necrotic damage. Cold and necrotic damage.
Okay, so that's good. He won't resist that then.
Target takes a -2 penalty to all defenses against the next attack made against it.
Oh wait, I used a whetstone, didn't I?
Yes.
What does whetstone do again?
Makes
These
it
are things you're supposed to write down.
I didn't write it down. But
Then I'm
fairly
inclined to say you didn't do it.
certain- I'm fairly certain I did. Where's my inventory?
I have no idea.
Okay, my water.
Water? Water matter.
And I'll do a
You can.
I probably have to get closer to the hole to check, or the.
You can
Just jump in it.
suss it out right now
You
if
can
you
see where
want.
the portal goes. Just jump in it.
The arcane or religion or
Probably somewhere better
Do I
than
know?
here.
Probably religion.
Religion or arcane would be good for that.
Religion then.
To you,
It's black.
to you
No,
right now,
See,
like it's
statistically even.
yeah, it's
50-50.
there's just a lot of chaos going on.
You're being mauled by
You're being
everything
mauled
around
by
you.
a few different things,
It's
and
dark.
it's and it's getting darker and darker even as this guy goes closer to you, and it's just hard to see, and you're not sure.
Does he know? My strength is the
I'll just
darkness.
end my turn there
You
then.
got a 4. What's your plus? Nothing else.
Doesn't matter. Not that good.
Is it my turn?
It's its turn.
It's not the end of the round.
It's a double turn, isn't it?
Gunnar has special power. Only goes at the end of the round.
No, it's the little guy who's not
Or-
that little.
If I gain a
Damn.
bonus of like doing extra damage or something, I'd probably check that out.
I should remember that. Alright, so Dethul, the Shadow Guard, is going to attack you with its Shadow Blade. 37 versus Reflex.
Holy shit!
That's a miss.
Oh,
It's
you
all
only
on
hit
us.
him by 11.
If it's on in the Sunday,
yes.
I'm immune.
Yeah, Shadow Blade, man.
So it does 8 necrotic plus 1d8 7 cold damage. So 15 necrotic and cold damage. And you're marked to him.
To the guy I just hit.
Yeah. Until the end of his next turn.
Can't do math. Can't do math.
Does he do anything else with that?
No.
Just add instead of most subtract. It's easier. And you'll never run out of health.
An extra 5 damage. Sorry.
Nice. Extra.
There you go. That is it.
That's it.
Jin and Anara.
Alright, well,
Anara first, and then
Fight
Jin.
sword.
But
I will use Piercing Strike on that guy in
she's
front of
not
me.
here at the moment. So. Yep.
They only pointed out that he attacks
The
it.
guy you're next to?
Cool.
Not a 1.
Did you just roll a 1?
Nope.
You rolled a 3.
I forget you
But
get plus 2.
Well,
Well, 20, 19, and 18 is a crit for you, then a 1, 2, or 3 to your
You get,
I would
so
like
minus
that.
2
Let's
to
do
all
that.
defenses.
No, let's not do that.
That would be
Because I would be using my action point right now to re-roll that.
a very reckless character.
Maybe a barbarian. I'm going to use my foe stone on the big guy. So I get to see their any immunities, or no, not immunities, anything they're weak to, and I get to know what their lowest defense is.
Defense. Defense.
They're immune. Their immunities.
I don't know if it's immunities. I'm just looking it up again. His lowest defenses and weaknesses. No. So no, I don't know his immunities.
So his weakness is he's vulnerable 10 radiant.
Hey, what am I waiting for?
His lowest defense is reflex.
I'm going to relay that information to everyone around him. Hit him with white things.
What was your
racist?
attack roll?
3.
Well, what's it stack up? Because you got 2 for flanking and
I don't think it's going to be that much.
2 for defense.
I don't think his reflexes are that low. It's
What was
25,
his lowest
28.
defense?
Who?
Yeah, it's 28 reflex. There's no way that's going to hit.
Oh. That's what you rolled?
Yeah, I thought they were higher than that.
You're flanking him.
That's 28 with the flank.
That
my
hits.
bonus.
Wait, you're joking.
Nope. It
Wait,
hits
what?
him.
That's what I said to count it.
All right.
Need 27 reflex. Reflex is its lowest.
9,
16.
21.
5,000.
Takes 31 damage.
To the face.
33 damage, sorry, because I crit him, right? I did crit him.
Previously?
So yeah, I get bonus
After
damage
you
by...
use this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Press the advantage.
Minus 2 work.
Then we have to wait for Chelsea. Yes.
So literally, if I roll anything but a 1, I hit him with that.
As long as you
I'm
have combat
playing.
advantage, yeah.
And minus 2 to his defenses.
Why'd you drop his defensive by 2?
That was my attack.
Oh.
The next attack made against it before the end of my next turn gets
Well,
minus 2 to all his defenses.
then I didn't need to worry.
You just have to not roll a 1.
Yeah.
Hooray!
I wish you rolled a 1 with that.
I would have.
There's no way I can fail. 1.
But you stab yourself first.
I would have used my action point to re-roll that.
Another one.
I'm saving the action
Double
point
one.
for that reason.
Ooh. If you re-rolled it, would you double and take both actions?
You failed twice. Oh.
You saw the dagger coming towards you, so you moved it, and it still went into you. You did not move it right.
You moved it up into your skull.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I wonder if that hurts all the time. Yes, it does. Very scientific. Very nice.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Terrible. Freaking terrible.
Let's see if I can find that article. So we had the grand opening last
Nice.
was
there cake?
week.
Is there no? My turn?
No, shut up.
Ouch. Wow.
Wow, why did
Yeah, well, no. I mean, she can't say that to the kids during the day. So she's built up a whole
Yeah.
stack of
You can feel it every night.
And then come home.
She rails it all off.
Bull crap. Jim, do you want to switch places with me?
No. I can't breastfeed, so sorry.
Well, not well. The nipple rings will probably hurt. Oh dear.
Do your own thing, dear.
I need his permission. I can't do it without his permission.
What?
Switch
Teleporting.
places!
Oh, sure. You mean in the game? I thought you meant in...
Okay.
Sure.
I'm have to move one first
Nope.
before I do
8
it.
more of these apparently.
Because I have to be within 3 of
Okay,
them.
so where do you want to move him?
Ask where he wants to go. I just have to be
Where
within
do
3. Jim.
Jim, where do you want to go?
I have to be within 3 of you to move you, so where do you want to go?
1, 2, or 3.
Those are the 3 options.
That is L.
Sure, I'll look at the hole.
Yeah.
Well, not a close up.
Pepsi!
Wild cherry
I
Pepsi.
see that. Tony's going to be jealous.
Yeah, he has one.
Oh. There you go.
They put 0 cherry all
What's that
over
one?
the stores,
Nice.
but never the
Switch.
regular cherry Coke.
That one's already open.
Oh, fine. I'll take it.
I'll
I
get
haven't
one.
had a lime one in forever.
Eastern.
I got a bunch in the car. They were apparently at
So,
Safeway.
what else are you doing, dear?
Attacking.
Okay, who?
All of them.
Okay, which one first?
I don't know yet.
She hasn't thought that far.
So-
Those are minions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, then
what
I'm
are...
just going to Tempest
Yeah,
first.
what's the...
No, sword first. There we go.
What's the... How did you move?
She
Like,
I teleported.
Yes, but how?
1.
With my dimensional
Teleport.
warp.
And what kind of action is that one taking?
Minor.
Okay.
Dimension door.
I know.
That's-
'cause
yeah,
I moved
that's-
already.
Kaboom!
I don't remember all your guys' abilities, so...
I did it right.
I know, I just want to just make sure.
Sword burst, so I don't care which one you want me to attack first.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Big guy.
hit
I'll
him
go
with
in a circle
my
after that.
Okay.
So it's attacking reflex.
hammer.
Uh-oh.
So you have 27, so
They have 27 reflex?
that guy does, yes.
Oh, well I have 26, so I didn't have to roll for him.
That's your little one.
The other guys have 28.
Okay.
The minions, so.
Damn.
Got them all!
Would you like to just grab the kill?
Oh, you killed that one, too.
Poof!
I got him?
Victory's
But I didn't
ours.
even roll.
I know.
Oh.
I know your minimum damage.
And apparently I hurt him really bad. I'm pretty sure I crit him for 90 or something.
I teleport in place of Jim and explode!
Thank goodness I was teleported away.
And Ian's like, holy shit!
I can see!
Yeah, you're facing that way and you felt it.
Yeah, you can see just for a moment as it just lights up the
You see
area.
your silhouette on that wall over there. Holy shit.
Nice. Alright, and you're done then?
Doesn't Ishiki do something?
Move
when you
minor
kill
and regular.
When you
Ooh,
kill
no,
a-
but my other thing. No, there's nobody close enough.
When you
Ushaki-
kill a minion?
someone? I don't even. Yeah, you killed him with Ishiki. I thought it did something.
Technically, I didn't really kill anything with Ushaki. Although my implement was used.
Yeah, your implement is.
Check.
Yeah.
Don't see anything.
Alright. And then the big guy is up twice. And he's gonna.
He's like, I'm gonna get you. Oh shit, I fell. I think he was there.
Just so bad.
You're close. You're off by 1.
He's got it memorized. Dang it.
Does have a picture of it.
I know because I sent it to him.
Yeah.
Weeks ago.
Yeah.
I have a 19 showing on this.
Alright. Dethul, you're
No.
being attacked with a shadow lash.
I dodged it
As just
somehow.
you just see this shadowy tendril fling out from him.
I
As
stay
it,
still in it. I deked it out.
28 versus reflex.
No.
Damn.
Really?
2 damage.
33 necrotic damage.
Oh,
What?
Shit.
And blah 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 blah. There's more stuff to that. 33 necrotic damage, and you're slid too. So I'm just gonna slide you right there.
Oh.
That's 1.
33.
And then Anara, the same thing to you, Shadow Lash, as he just looks to you, and just another shadowy tendril comes down at you.
Got a cat.
41 versus reflex.
What the hell?
He's angry. Obviously.
Who's hitting me?
The big guy.
Big guy.
34 necrotic damage.
This is really good. We're popping over here.
So 34 minus 15.
Minus 18.
18.
So I have this too.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was 15 for your resistance. And then
So 19.
How much total?
So I take 1 damage.
yeah, but you have no more temporary hit points, and you're slid 2.
As well?
Then he goes again,
Can you read that briefly?
and it shadow lashes again. Dethul, you're the
Damn it.
closest, so might as
I don't
well.
know what I have now. But I probably got
41
something
versus
Anything?
reflex.
Sure.
31 necrotic damage.
now. Take 4 less.
Take 4 less.
Sure, I would have something down.
Yeah.
Maybe protect.
So,
No idea.
so how much is that then? 30?
So 31 minus
4, 27.
27. And
The good news is once you're down to 0, he won't hit you anymore.
Anara, he's gonna attack you again.
He might
The
actually.
big guy?
38 versus reflex. That'll still hit. And
Jim.
34
What?
necrotic damage.
Why did we switch spots?
So,
That's your fault.
9.
And then maybe mine.
and put you over there. You do that.
I'm bloody.
As you just see these shadowy tendrils just fly out towards you as it just wraps you around and
Smack!
throws you
Smack!
back. All right.
Do you see anything?
Gunnar, you're
up. Well,
I was going to add something.
Okay.
One second.
I asked Dethul, does he need a hand?
No, but maybe healing.
No. And
Why? I'm perfectly fine.
Is your name Dethul?
No, but this doesn't ever happen. Give me this.
This is true.
1 second. Nice.
Time's up.
Okay, yeah, perfect.
I think I
This
should
is
probably
I'm not
stand
perfect.
between you and the guy.
Ow.
I'll shift.
Yeah. But you don't want to take 2 attacks?
No. I'll do
I
a bit
could.
of healing on you.
Protons.
Let's see here. Plus 3d6. Healing surge plus 3d6. 2, 7, 12.
Do I spend it or?
Can
For
spend a
healing,
healing
yeah.
surge, yeah.
Spend your healing surge and get an extra 12.
And I'm just slowly moving over towards him, so I'll just do it.
Yay!
Mm-hmm.
I can do it.
Because I have protect down each ally in the burst of 10. It's +1 to all their defenses.
Yay!
Until when?
Forever. To the end of my next turn. So if I don't have it another turn, then
So kill the dwarf.
I
Got
will.
it.
Thank you for the +1 defense. I died. The enchantment will be permanent because right after he casts it.
I'm gonna go. These are minions,
He doesn't
right?
have another turn. Yeah.
That's how Uranus became so powerful.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll use.
Okay. Boom.
I'll use Word of Binding,
Okay. What's that
which I
do?
never do, because it does less damage. It basically immobilizes something,
Okay.
but it'll kill instead. But with Protect the down, I can get bonus AC. or something.
Nice.
Crit 20.
Who are you attacking?
Probably that one.
Okay. So roll again. Yep.
13.
Although I guess it probably won't matter. 'cause
Probably
you-
Well,
won't
if he
matter.
hit somebody, then it would.
Well, he did, but he's killing a minion, so
Yeah.
you wound the minion. You take
Yay.
ongoing
And then the
damage.
minion
Okay.
hit somebody.
Yeah.
One ally
Yeah.
adjacent to either you or the target gains a bonus.
No, that's
AC.
that's only on stuff that's crit fails.
You get +4
Before they hit
bonus
each
to your
other.
AC.
Woo!
Not that it
Till when?
hits your AC. To the end of my next turn. So that the
+4
4
to
to
AC.
AC +1 to I did my minor because I healed you.
Yep. So
That's
you're
the
done.
turn.
All right, top the round. Dethul,
Go ahead.
Run away.
heal yourself.
wasn't paying attention because I thought there was still more stuff to be done.
No. Gunnar is the last person on the list. As always.
I'm so burnt.
Yeah, it's gonna go Dethul, and then you.
Yeah.
Am I still slowed?
No,
Shit.
not anymore.
No, you're not, because you didn't start your turn next to the other guy.
See, I get my
'Cause he's
point
dead.
across where I want to be,
That's true.
but polite.
Haha!
I think it sounds fine.
Look here, lady. Think you're smart.
I'm gonna try this.
What's
Yeah.
this? Holy shit.
For Knight
Old
of Glory.
Dethul.
Yeah. Maybe he can hit.
Old glory?
I conjure a ghostly knight that occupies 1 square within range, 10.
Yeah.
And knight makes following melee attack. Lasts until the end of my next turn. Move it up to 5 squares as a move action. Target 1 creature adjacent to the ghostly knight. Attack, wisdom versus AC.
And we did determine it only has 1 health, but your defenses, right?
I
think
don't
so.
know what we did for that.
Because it can be
It
attacked.
does.
Or does it not do opportunity attacks and stuff?
It doesn't. I don't know.
I think it was his defenses.
My other
I
question
just don't
is,
remember if we
did
can
it
attack.
count
What's the-
for
what's-
flanking or anything like that?
Yeah. I
It was
don't
kind
know.
of flank.
What's the power called?
Knight of Glory.
Okay. Alright, I'll find out. Don't worry about that stuff.
Wisdom versus AC.
Kaboom!
44 versus. Or 34. Not 44.
Holy shit. Plus 32.
30,
Woo!
34 versus AC.
Against AC. 1 second.
Ah, see?
I don't know if that hits. Meats.
Yay!
I'm still
Maybe it's in there. There's chocolate.
so much chocolate.
5,000 damage.
29 damage.
29?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Is it typed or?
Nope.
Physical.
Fresh peanut butter in the egg.
Yeah, what do you think?
And I don't know if I want to try another check on him because I suck. So I'm just going to cower here and. Yeah.
But you're close to me, so you got
Okay.
extra protection. Hooray.
End my turn. Actually, wait, I'm not as. I shall do a healing word on myself.
But I
Did.
not enough.
Do I want to? No, I won't. Never mind.
Alright. Alright, you're up. So, conjurations occupy no squares.
So it doesn't
They
count.
can float in air. They're unaffected by environment. Normally, a conjuration cannot be attacked or physically affected. If it can be, it'll say it uses your defenses. So it is just there.
Okay, it's just.
Yeah, so you can't do opportunity attacks with it, etc., and it doesn't count for flanking. Unless it specifically says that.
Nope.
And he can move through it.
It's basically a Zed shadow.
What?
No one else plays League of Legends. Yeah.
It's a shadow.
Cool.
But Zed shadows are so much cooler.
So as long as I can keep rolling 12
shadows
higher,
is
I
it.
can keep smacking it. For 3d10 plus. So.
Zed shadows can attack things.
Good job, Kyle. Good to know.
fine.
Zed shadows attack things. Nice. You know what you're doing?
Cav, you have resist to fire, right?
Yeah.
I don't.
Do you have good?
How much resist to fire?
Doesn't matter.
Just won't hurt
What
too much.
are you thinking of doing here?
Teleporting.
And
Oh.
you'll just take some damage when she does.
Oh. Like how much?
Like some.
Up to 16.
That's
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, go ahead.
I have to roll 2d8s.
your
All
fire burst
creatures
boots.
within 1 square of you before you teleport.
She explodes in fire and disappears.
Pretty much. It's like, you know those guys that take the stuff and they throw it down and they disappear?
Batman.
Only hers are grenades.
They just go, bitch!
So what you're saying is she rocket jumps.
Yeah, basically. You broke it.
Oh, yeah.
Earthquake.
So, they'll both take damage. And he's just gonna die because
Yeah.
it's not.
You can't roll 0.
Who's this?
The ghostly figure.
That's my shadow.
Oh.
You can stand in it if you needed to.
No one.
Yeah, that was
Talk later.
So, roll low, Chelsea.
So,
Under 3. Yes!
9.
I didn't kill him!
Is that what we're measuring success by now?
Alright, so I've used my fire burst boots.
If 2 damage, yeah, if 6 damage would kill me, then I probably would have said, no, do not do that.
But it's nice
Luckily,
that I
my
didn't
health
hit you.
is a little higher than that.
Let's hit the big guy
Okay.
before he starts
That's
getting
me.
more shit. What are you doing?
Counting.
Counting for some
I
reason.
want to...
12, 18, 7.
Nope, just seeing if I can make it.
No, you can't make it.
How many battles
He
have we done
catches your
today?
dagger and then.
Some.
Is this our first battle today?
Yes. Because you guys just had an extended rest after yours. And you guys were about to get into a fight and you got teleported and now we're fighting here instead.
Oh, I really, really want to hit with this, but I have 1 reroll.
Okay.
Yeah, so you,
Only
everything
just put him on the
should have
first
been wiped out here starting anew unless you've already used stuff like this.
Nope, I'm not using that. I didn't roll.
Didn't even say what you were using
No,
yet,
I threw the dice!
yeah.
I'm going to use Elemental Fury.
Yeah.
Roll of failure.
Although I could have done it from there. But I just figured he's kept on running away and hits me anyway, so I should just come and hit him.
I was hitting the closest
It's
people.
a range of 20.
But now you're close. Now he's just gonna Shadow Claw attack you.
What?
What?
Did I do it before I move?
No, now that you're here, he's
Oh,
just gonna
okay.
start beating on you.
Alright,
claws
so let's see
of
what we can
shadow.
do. It's against reflex, so that's a good sign, right?
Yeah.
Don't suck, don't suck. This would be a good time to get a 20.
I think we should go with your other roll.
I like the other one better.
It wasn't a roll!
Knock him out.
Missed
Now's a good time to get a 20.
it!
Nice roll.
Roll it again. 15. Alright. That does
That's
some
a
extra
daily!
stuff.
I got a 20 on a daily!
Can he be knocked prone? 1 second here.
Holy shit.
Wait until you hear what happens when I hit.
This is gonna be funny, isn't it?
Well, let's see, it's 5d10,
Jesus Christ!
so 50 right there, plus 7. And then I have to roll my extra dice, which I think is a bunch of d8s.
That's whatever.
He is 10% hurt.
5 d8s.
Yes, he can be knocked prone. I'm just gonna take him off that.
I need a bunch of d8s.
I have 1.
I already got yours.
Jim's.
I don't really know if I want Jim's.
You want it?
Do you really want
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
gems?
6.
Why do you get 6?
I don't know, I'm just taking them all now. 7.
Roll what you need now. So you
5.
said, what are you at right now? 50,
7.
57?
I think it's 5. Yeah, 5 d8s. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Good choice.
That's a
Fine.
8.
I'm gonna give
That
you
one
more.
re-rolls. There. 8, 9, 10, 20, 25.
That's 23, dear.
No.
10, 23.
He's right.
I counted 12 for some reason over here.
Good.
So 57 plus 23 is 80. 80 damage.
Good job.
Did he like
What
hey,
kind of
hey.
damage is it?
Acid, cold, fire, or lightning.
What do you think?
That doesn't matter
Radiant.
then.
Hey, guess what, Toady? All resistances you have increase by 10 until the end of the encounter.
Wow.
Yay!
Awesome.
I'm just gonna stand over here with my advisor.
All right. He's still no. It's Kyle's turn.
As
Now he's
Jin-
prone, so throw something at him.
4, 5.
You're
6,
going
7,
over the
8.
shadowy
I'm
darkness. Oh, okay.
As Jin disappears into the shadows and reappears right beside the fallen big thingy.
I explode into a fiery burst.
Who is still bigger
jump
than you.
in and beat his ass.
Son of a bitch, it's over and it's still tall. Alright. And what the hell? Let's
What
try.
the hell?
Is that from the dragon one? Because I don't think I've ever used it before.
Yeah, that's your Paragon Path, actually.
Nice.
So,
Kaboom!
yeah. Because that's your
Let's do
final
my Ghost
Paragon
Strike
Path. I think
daily.
it will say that on there.
I don't know.
What level is it? Oh, down here.
No.
Yeah, Elemental Tempest attack, 20. So that's your
So I get combat advantage because he's on the ground with the melee, right?
Yep.
Okay, doing Ghost Strike.
Insta kill. Coup de
I
grace.
don't think that's going to happen.
That's not a 20.
Yeah, it's still probably gonna hit. I hope.
Hi, Mimi. It's Kitty. Hi.
Is that it? Really? 25.
Daddy put you in a belly shirt today.
So that's 32 against his AC.
Miss.
Aren't you flanking?
I'm re-rolling. That's with flanking.
You can't be flanking like that.
You're using your action point?
Yes.
Okay,
I'm
before you do that,
Oh shit! What?
If he blows me up because you use an action point, I'll be
he uses,
Oh, yeah,
as
you
he
have an
sees
action
you starting to, see
Wind
the
up my
dagger, and then
take a step back and go.
coming
no,
back,
This is gonna be
you
good.
see just a tendril appear out of his
I marked
back.
him, by the way.
Did you have enough actions for that? Okay. As you just see this tendril just come out and strike at your head as it's trying to invade your mind.
Oh, good job.
Don't use action points near him.
34 versus Will.
That's a hit.
You died.
Lose a healing surge
Oh, what a minute.
Oh, use that on me.
as it just rips a healing, like just your very part of your
My
soul just
stamina.
right out.
It did 28 damage, but it healed you at the same time.
That's better.
Not my punch.
You needed what did you
35.
roll before? Yeah, so that hits then. Yeah.
As this tentacle lashes out at me as I just kind of take it to the head and then just while I'm reeling back, just bring the dagger
What's your
straight
thing
down.
on healing surges when something attacks it?
Oh, I've got a thing that if
44.
if something would make me lose a healing surge, I don't, and the person that did it to me takes a couple of damage from certain dice. I can't remember what ones.
Okay.
And an idiot.
Right
Bone
there.
Ring of Preservation. Use this power and an
Not
effect
that
would make you lose a healing surge. You do not lose the healing surge, and if you've reached at least one milestone, the source of the effect takes 3d10 damage.
So it wouldn't do that.
Oh, that's actually a good looking roll.
Why not?
Because you haven't reached a milestone today.
Sure we have.
No, you just extended rested.
We are a milestone.
20.
Yeah, what she said.
Yeah.
So 27 plus 2. Plus 10.
I did good damage.
So 37 damage.
Okay.
Untyped. And
I resist that.
I mean lightning typed.
you mean
Resist that too.
lightning, acid, cold, or fire?
And because I attack someone at combat advantage hits, I can try to become concealed.
Hey,
I will hide behind your chin.
And then?
Don't think you're concealed.
I might be because I have a good stealth.
12?
29. No,
he has
31.
true sight.
Then I'm not stealthed.
We knew that already.
Yeah, we knew that.
Yeah, we did know about the action point thing too, if I remember.
Really?
Okay, where to go?
Yeah, I can't remember what you guys
don't
remember.
remember anything
so.
about
I do remember.
But because with my Ghost Strike,
I knew you
can-
had done some checks on him, but I know you failed a bunch of them. So
With Ghost Strike, I can shift up to 3 spaces after my turn, my
I'll just
attack.
put him back here because it's his turn and he will be standing up.
What? No. That's a
Are you done?
But he's so big.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
That's a standard turn, right?
I need
Get up
that
because he's so
D4.
big?
No,
No.
he actually has reflexive reflexes, and it costs him a
Oh,
minor. No.
I critted on the daily.
You did. I almost missed
Screw
it.
this shit.
God damn it. Time to go
Now's the
to-
time to do sword burst.
Sure, teleport.
Now
Oh
is the
yeah,
time.
which ones are still here? This one and that one?
Yes.
Okay,
Do
he
that.
moves there, and that one will attack Gunnar.
Not. Oh god.
Now would be a time for me to throw one of my fire bombs over there.
I have 25 necrotic resist.
So the one against Dethul
Does it add
first,
10 to all your resistances?
25
Just
versus
because he has the
Fortitude.
encounter.
Yeah. Plus
Miss.
1.
29 versus Fortitude.
Add
Miss.
+1. Hits.
No, not you. That
Oh,
was
him?
that was
Oh.
for him. The next one. But I will make it against you now, because why not? All right, big guy.
I'm gonna make it
Big,
against
big,
Will,
big
so
guy.
miss.
You guys are here, next to him.
Why do I get the feeling this is going to be bad?
Why do I get the feeling that I won't care as much as you will?
How much resist? 25 or something?
What are you resisting right now?
Fire, cold, and necrotic.
You do resist cold right now too. Okay. It Reaper's touches you the first time, as its claw just comes down and tries to stab at you. 31 versus reflex.
No.
And then its other claw comes and tries to do the same thing. Okay. 40 versus reflex.
Yeah.
Miss.
26 cold necrotic damage. So you take, if you have a lower resist, it'll take the lower resist.
20 cold.
So 6 damage.
Actually, no, 30.
30? Why?
Because I had 10 to it.
What was it at before?
20.
Was it you resisted 20 before?
Yup.
Wow.
Jesus. So you don't take any. Wow.
I must have gotten an ability for it because I've
Wait,
scratched out.
What's
15 on
your
those.
your necrotic is also 20?
25. For right now.
Oh. So necrotic is your lowest.
15.
So you would take 1 damage.
Holy moly. You need
Oh,
healing?
that-
26
for one.
cold and
Need healing. Help her.
as well, you are slowed, save ends.
I
I don't think she's going anywhere.
That's fine.
I don't have a burst enemy.
I do. I
Or
have
a
a
burst
blast.
anything.
And
Do you have
it
blast
takes
back up and
its
blast
second
the shit?
turn.
I don't
I
have
can-
a burst or a
I
blast.
could throw a firebomb at you guys.
No.
He resists!
Eh. You could just pretend it was from the nasty creature. And that was I don't remember him using fire. Weird.
It'll do it again 2 more times to you. 43 versus reflex,
Yep.
no damage. 43 versus reflex, this one will hurt. 37 cold necrotic, so 12. As it just continually with its claws are just wrapping around
Like,
you.
why isn't this hurting?
Not knowing why it's not doing as much damage as
Why
it
is hitting
could.
you right now?
Me too.
Alright,
It's marked to me.
yeah.
Well, I'm going to do something to help me a little bit in the next round, too.
Gunnar.
Huh?
Then
Technically,
Dethul.
what's your resist?
I only
A
resist
little
15
shift
necrotic.
here.
Well, I have 15 onto that for my shielding.
Nuke wave.
Blast.
But if it does cold damage, too.
Blast 3.
Why?
1,
Because he
2,
was
3,
cold
4.
necrotic.
Oh,
Yeah,
true.
cold necrotic.
But I'm going to try to help
versus
myself there a little
AC.
bit.
First one. 19. So that's.
What do you need on these guys? You don't have to. If you roll a 19, it's gonna hit.
Okay.
So just go on.
Scratch my
43.
chin.
You need 29s.
29, so 5 or higher. So that's higher. That's higher than 5. That's higher than 5.
You kill those 4. All
Boom,
right.
boom, 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 boom.
They explode in death.
In fire. Ah!
You're not me, you'll be fine.
No, that was a dwarf.
No, that was fine. That was explosions.
All right.
You want to
Exploded.
look at this
I'm the one that opened it.
portal thing.
Sure.
And then you
Religion
exploded.
or Arcana, you said?
And then that one.
Yeah, those
You
would be
rolled that
good ones
yourself.
for
And then
this.
that one
Religion.
exploded and crit me.
30 religion.
Is this guy bloodied yet? Because doesn't he do mean things when he's bloodied?
Yes.
You get this just awful sense of just this death and corruption and death and like necrotic energies coming from here. You don't know if it's something that this guy made, but he is definitely controlling it.
Bastard.
So, and it's his,
Distract him
Yeah. Yeah.
with fists and Sword.
Do anything else?
I moved, I attacked, I checked, I am done.
Okay. Dethul. Top of the round.
You got no one around you.
I know.
Well,
He
that's
doesn't know what to do.
disgusting.
Sustain minor. I guess my attack. Oh no, we figured the sustain minor does the attack.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Jesus.
I mean,
Nah, miss.
I can
Because
double
that 12
check that.
just met it last time.
Knight.
It's fine.
He's not still prone though.
No.
He only had
He
two
has 30.
turns.
He has 34 in AC, doesn't he?
34, yeah.
I got 31.
Everyone's
That's a minor.
defenses go back to 0.
And then
No bonus. I should attack.
Yeah, so it says right there, sustain minor. The knight persists and it repeats the attack.
yeah,
So you have a free minor action attack now,
yes,
as long as he stays out there.
yes.
So I need to daze you.
That's why it's a daze. Did these guys daze me? I can't remember.
No, I don't think so.
Daisy.
Daisy.
Daisy, Daisy, what went
Daisy
wrong?
Crockett.
Oh, so wrong.
Daisy Crockett.
What the hell is it?
Queen of the Wild Frontier.
That's screw it.
I just read the
Wasn't
description of
me.
my scar carving blade. Not pretty.
You're what?
Scar carving blade.
Oh,
That sounds mean.
It's kind of gross.
It's your spell plague attack.
Wait, I thought we didn't have one yet.
She did.
I'm level 20.
Run!
What was-
shit.
what was the aura distance around him? 5?
5.
Damn it.
I have a ranged 5 attack.
So, attack and then move backwards.
Yeah.
But I have to move to attack to
Yeah.
use them.
It's not 5th edition.
Damn.
I know.
That's something I liked about it.
Mm-hmm.
Move in, attack, and move away.
Mm-hmm.
I recorded it the other day. That's cute.
This pop.
Not very educational.
Whatever.
It's cute.
Oh, shit.
You don't need to shift, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Move, and I'll just do it, because these are just regular guys. I'll just do a... Do we know if it was AC or reflex of the seizure?
I don't know if I used it on those little guys.
I think we did.
I can tell you. Reflex is lower by 1.
So AC it is. Basically, I just go to hit. Blessing enough.
Need 29s.
29.
38.
Alright.
Mock 29.
Because I just need to roll a 4 for that to hit them.
Good job.
He died.
Yeah, my turn is done.
Winning.
Future encounters. Use not necrotic damage.
Future shopping trip. Switch it all up.
Yeah. So you're done? Alright.
Yeah.
To be honest, we all should have taken
Yes.
necrotic resist a lot sooner.
Yeah.
For the one fight we've
No,
now
we
had.
all get always. He always uses necrotic damage. I am going to
I
use
like necrotic.
Scar Carving Blade.
That sounds really mean.
It's gross. Listen, blisters rise on your sword hand and burst, spilling forth red-blue burning blood that crawls up your blade as you strike.
Ugh.
STD attack?
Kind of gross. Alright.
Pustules
And
of
as you do
vengeance.
that, as you're doing the strike, kind of explain like the surge of blue fire through you.
My flame turns blue.
So do your wings.
Oh yeah. But they don't stay. That's not nothing to do with me being Scar Carved. Wait, Scar Plague?
Spell plague.
That's the one.
Spell scarred.
Spell Scar!
Spell plague did this.
Scar spell!
I got it sort of right.
Boom.
Good job, Chelsea.
Roll your die.
Blisters!
Am I flanking him?
Explodey
by the way?
blisters.
Hey,
Do they pop?
Yeah.
39 then.
Yeah. That's higher than
All
anything it is.
over. Well, maybe not all over him. That was impressive.
That was very high.
16
That's staying on the
damage.
table.
Arcane Fire Necrotic Weapon. fires in there.
Okay.
Fire.
I had a dream that I was back in high school in the whole gymnasium.
The target is smeared with your burning spell-scarred blood. Your next
Really
successful
deep, too, like
attack
45
against the
meters.
target before the end of my
That
next
makes
turn
sense.
causes 5 extra fire necrotic
Somehow I could
damage.
see the bottom and see the mark next to the 45 meters.
Awesome. You
But it
anything
was
else?
on manually. It wasn't all
Do we need to do any more checks on anything?
I'm not checking any of this
Yeah.
crap.
Yeah.
You
Portal.
can if you want. The portal
Is it
on the big guy
Arcana?
again. Arcana can help out.
Arcana.
They're just trying to figure out what it is.
Oh, Arcana it.
Oh, she did.
She knows everything about it.
Except how to turn it off.
Fine.
40.
It's high up, man.
So,
What?
What?
Oh my.
what's 26 plus 18?
42.
Kill him!
I can't.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You recognize this as a well of souls.
Full of souls.
Generally,
Don't fall in there!
generally
Then there'll be a well
these
of
wells
souls.
are places where souls are going from transferring of from when they're dead to the Raven Queen's domain.
Isn't this also where the death giants lurked and stuff like that?
Oh yeah.
I hope none of those show up.
And yeah, speaking of death giants, that's one thing that you remember, that they fed on souls.
Oh yeah.
Can we get out of here really soon?
But yeah, this well of souls is
What a
basically
fun idea.
a gathering place of souls as they're making their way into the Raven Queen's
We just have to
domain.
delay him.
Okay.
It seems like he is stealing these souls to use.
So, Jin, noticing that he's doing cold damage over there, pulls out one of his potions of ice resist and drinks it.
All right.
So I have 10 resist to cold now.
Good job.
I knew I bought those for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and I'm going to try a piercing strike on him.
Pierce his ears.
Oh.
I'm not going to do a piercing strike. I changed my mind.
What are you gonna do?
Better not be something that can reach me.
Strike on
Oh,
himself.
8.
An 8. It's not that bad, but it's
Still bad.
you're distracted as you're doing all this on your next attack roll. So your next turn, or the next one you do after this,
What are you
you
looking
take a
for?
-2 to your attacks.
As I drink the potion, then I go to stab him with the ball and realize, shit.
Nice.
It just goes, shatters.
You forgot
Where's
to
my
put
dagger?
Forgot to
Good
put Ken's the dagger back.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Alright.
That was my minor in my action.
Okay. Dethul, you are being attacked
Again.
by the
Miss.
spectral claws from
Reflex, isn't it?
40 versus Fortitude.
Hey, you get,
40.
Yes.
Okay.
you get 4 less damage.
Is that
10
a ranged
necrotic.
attack? Does that count for
How much?
opportunity?
Who's
6.
attacking him?
6.
The minion.
Magic.
5.
4. 3. 2. Oh no.
As just
I
more
just don't think he wants me to get over it.
and more souls
We should stop it.
just come out of this this well as
How
they
come I
just
come over there?
start, because he controls where they go.
He just doesn't like you guys.
Yeah.
He's trying to keep them from coming over here. It's working.
Too bad the mark
different
doesn't apply
D6.
to them.
No, that's a fine d6 for you.
It's a terrible d6. And so many times chances to recharge these attacks, and it's just not working. I guess I could do
These
that.
regular attacks get hurt enough.
What are the effects of your mark?
Mine?
Yeah.
He attacks anybody but me. They take.
He dies.
Well, he takes
It's
a -2 to
-2.
his attack, and shields some of the damage.
How much damage?
Damn it.
I'm asking for a friend. Not for me per se, but
Total defense. Behind a wall.
What is it?
I think the attack just has to include her for it to be, like, non-effective. If
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Job. Come on.
Aha! Right now,
Mhm.
15 plus my con mod, which is 7.
So 22 less damage. You can only do it once because it's a reaction, right?
I can do it once per time, but yes.
Once per round because it'll
Yeah.
use your reaction. Okay. Alright, that is fine.
So he's doing it twice. Damn it!
He attacks Jin twice with Reaper's Touch.
Yeah, the second one.
I couldn't remember how much, and I
The
just
-2 penalty still
is
applies,
always, yeah, it's always
but
-2.
I can only immediately interrupt once.
42 versus Reflex.
Yeah, that's a hit.
40.
I -2.
Oh, never mind, you're on your own.
42.
Still hits.
24 cold and necrotic damage, and your slowed save ends.
Yay.
Do you want to
Shield it.
interrupt?
Yeah, shield it.
So you will take no damage
Okay.
then, and then he does it again.
Oh,
That's
second
fine.
hit.
Well, you have cold and necrotic resist, so wouldn't you be like resisted most of that?
33 versus Reflex.
Damn it, that hits.
35 cold and necrotic damage.
It's just the minimum of the two,
Yep.
isn't it? Yeah.
So only.
Then he does it twice more. On his
Oh,
next turn.
oh, hey, I get 10 hit points for that.
Yes. Yes, you do.
Twice.
So I take. Sorry, how much damage was it?
Right?
35?
35, yes.
So don't I just resist 10 of that?
Every time it
Yeah, so
happens
25.
sometimes?
Yeah.
Because it's separate attacks?
Yes, these are separate attacks.
So how many attacks have you done?
You're welcome.
This is the second. He's
And
done
your
two.
math
Is it only on hits, or when someone...
I think it's...
Oh, that matters, because he hit twice.
I don't think it's written down.
45 versus Reflex. 38 cold necrotic, so 28.
Mm-hmm.
And then once more, 41 versus Reflex,
It's not written down, but I'm pretty sure it's just when he attacks.
37 cold and necrotic.
So that's the same as before, isn't it?
But now he's beating the shit out of me.
What do you want me to do?
As
I
he
have my
just-
2 on him.
Turns around and just,
Was that 3 attacks?
That was 3. That was 4
4
attacks.
attacks. I get 20 temp HP.
as he just turns around and just his claws just
He gets negative
come on
40.
you as it just clamps and clamps and clamps as you... How
Apparently
much
he
total
figured out that
damage
it
is
doesn't
that?
work against me.
Total damage?
Yeah.
25, and then, sorry, what was 35, and then 38?
What did you start at and what are you at?
Sorry, I'm trying to do the math right now.
Want my
was the last-
calculator?
What were the last two hits?
The last 2 hits were 38 and 35, I think.
Okay.
37 is the last one.
No, 37. 38 and
What's your
37.
resist?
10.
10.
28 plus 27 is
45. 55. Good damage.
Yeah. Oops.
Did you push?
I pushed another plus. Yeah, 55.
so 60 or 60 hit points. I think.
What? No, I'm at 115 minus then the 1, so 54, so.
I hate
Did he
that.
bloody you in those?
No,
Oh,
actually.
he has the one in the opposite. So.
Very close. Was that what he's trying to do? Bloody someone?
Maybe.
Ooh, do me!
He
Well, that
tried.
sucked.
Alright.
So 61, yeah. I just forgot about everyone.
As he just turns his attention to Jin as he just starts grabbing on
Get over
with
here.
his
That
pincers.
sounded nasty. Whatever it was.
And Gunnar, then the rest of you
You guys
guys.
are no fun.
Ha! Looks like you guys could use a hand over there.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm fine.
Cam joke.
Use a hand over there? Oh. I thought you were saying what I said was a joke. I'm going to take 3 opportunity attacks.
Okay.
First
I don't
one
think it
there.
helped that much.
41 versus 42?
That's the first one.
Yep.
That's
14 necrotic.
4.
Yeah. They do something special.
And then,
One sec here.
yeah, and then
I hate
2
True
more.
Sight. That's probably the one thing that's going to kill me here.
No, they have other abilities. Second one, 33 versus Fortitude.
Another hit.
14 necrotic. And then the last one, 30 versus Fortitude. It's a miss. Okay.
3, 4, 5. Alright. seem to remember you saying something he doesn't like resist. Or
He doesn't like radiant.
doesn't like resist. Radiant. I will go ruin it.
It's not like the resistance. Would you
9.
1 and a 9? Alright. So with that,
Did I hit him?
no. As I'm just trying to describe this. As you go and take your hammer, as you're bringing it down, he just turns around super fast as he was facing Jin
slapped you back to Africa.
as your hammer just gets parried and resulting in no damage, but the enemy gains advantage to you this turn.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was my move and attack. Does anyone need healing? 60?
Yeah, I'm at 61.
I got +4 to it because if I use
The thing is, I resisted a lot of
Chips,
that.
there's the mix.
So yeah, I'll heal you, Jim.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's more
4,
pork and beans.
3, 2, 9,
1.
plus 4, 13, plus your healing.
Was it 14?
That's what you said.
Sure.
Or 13.
13.
I think it was 13.
13?
Hooray!
So 14. Nice. I'll give it to you later.
You've done it before.
Alright.
That's my turn.
Top the round.
D8, D8.
Go, Dethul.
Do I do
You're
this?
surrounded, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Oh, whatever. Yeah. Sorry for leaving.
You guys think are you guys gonna hit him this turn?
I'm definitely hitting him this turn.
Oh, good, because he's better.
You rolled a 1 last time.
So the odds are...
You take a -2 to your next
You're
attack.
exactly.
I might not hit this guy this turn.
Shift to here, which puts me in range 5. I can't remember what that does anymore.
And when you start your turn there, I believe, or when you enter it. I'll double check. But you'll take necrotic damage. Yeah.
Damn it.
And when you end your turn there, you'll take 10 necrotic damage, and it'll increase when he becomes bloodied.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why you wanted to bloody me.
Enter the Crucible sounds good, doesn't it?
Well, ending his life sounds better. Whatever, he's going to do this button anyway. So you move there, he's going to sever the source on him.
Big guy.
Yeah.
Sauce.
The gleaming
Is it a ranged
rune.
attack?
Yeah.
So I take 3
Three
3
opportunities.
opportunities. God damn it.
Yeah.
Are you sure you still want to do that?
No, I'm not sure. God damn it. Actually, if I was here, would I be able to still get him? Probably. Yeah. I should be able to.
Yay!
Yay! Because I was here.
Yeah, he was there. Man.
Yeah, no, that's
Okay.
fine.
Well, I'll take the 1.
Yeah, okay. So you'll take 1 opportunity attack, which happens
Not yet.
first.
Doesn't
28
mean
versus
it's not
Fortitude.
monstrous.
28 versus Fortitude?
Yeah.
Miss.
How long is your 1 to yell defenses? Just so
That was
Damn
gone
it.
now.
Because it needs it.
14 necrotic.
No. I healed him. So it's +1 to everyone's defenses again.
Oh, yes!
In burst what? In the
Burst 10.
Burst 10? Okay.
Woohoo!
Jesus.
Jesus.
So sever the source until the end of my next turn. The target big guy gains vulnerability to all damage equal to 17 and cannot regain hit points.
Pat, did you want a Pepsi or anything?
So I hope you hit him, and I will sustain minor.
There's cherry and there's lime.
No, what'd she say?
No, she wants a.
A slime one or a cherry one?
Why you so average?
She's thinking.
I miss.
I'll try a cherry one.
What'd you get?
Kyle, can I
9.
grab
I
one?
needed 12
Since I'm being
That's
bad.
pretty tasty.
to meet it. Yeah.
It's not like super limey.
Super slimy.
And my turn is
Limey.
done.
Nothing on miss?
If you want any more, I have to go. Go to
Nothing
the
on miss.
Okay.
Go to
Anara, you're up.
Hmm? You're fine.
2. Thank you.
You said 10 radiant damage? Or 10 necrotic?
10 necrotic when you end your turn within 5.
Hooray!
Oh.
Alright.
So these guys are gonna just keep chasing you.
All
Yep.
my big attacks now are bursts or blasts. Oh well, I guess I'll Tempest
Not
first.
me.
Enemy.
Oh. Did you sustain minor?
Yeah, that minor was that miss.
Oh, that was that. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright,
Just
Yeah,
I
I
just
went
wanted
in-
to check.
I'm
Yeah.
Tempest bursting him.
Moved action to my rune and
Uh-oh.
you.
Oh,
Am I
I
still
got
flanking
protect
him?
down, so I'll protect you for 4 damage when you get hit now.
Well, 27 without the flank. So 29 versus reflex.
No. You get in the 30s.
Why
Do the reroll or not to do the reroll?
Against reflex,
Why?
you're off by 3.
Actually, it's an
Why didn't I
encounter.
break
It's
his
not even a
legs?
daily, so I guess it's okay.
I think I will do my reroll.
Is that an action point?
No, it's just a reroll.
Yeah, she just has I think she has an ability.
It's my other ring, I think.
Elven post Elven.
Or your lucky charm.
Yeah. No, Cherish. No, Cherish ring's
Lucky
different.
charm ring.
Lucky
What is it?
charm, it's your necklace.
Is what it is.
I hope you still have it and didn't
There it
get
is.
something else. Alright.
Yeah, you just miss with an attack or a fail skill check, ability check, or saving throw.
And
Oh,
then-
and I don't reroll, I just add.
Yeah, what do you add to it?
To roll a d6 twice. And add either result.
So you're off by 3. The 3.
Yeah.
Boom!
Alright.
Knock that sucker.
Alright.
Boom!
Yeah, you just see like this explosion coming as you just see him just
I crit miss and I did
a
knock
grin
that
on
off.
his face appears as he doesn't think it's gonna hurt him as then it
I
just
increase the intensity.
as her necklace just glows and the intensity increases.
2d10.
It's enough to distract his eye for a second.
What's that?
6 and 10.
6.
Well, 6 and 0, but you know.
60. 3,000.
16 plus 7.
Nice.
When the dog bites.
Plus 5.
When the bees-
Plus
Because
17.
I hit it last time.
Say what?
Plus that what?
Plus 17.
Plus more.
Okay, so
But do yours and we'll do this.
What's that?
16 plus 7.
16 plus 7 plus 5 plus 17. 45 damage.
Nice. Okay.
As I pick myself up and dust off the dust from all that pounding I just took,
Fuck you.
Wipe off the blood.
yeah, I'm going to use Stolen Vitality. My
Okay.
other daily. Ooh, that might actually hit too.
Imagine that.
Going to be -2 though. But I'm flanking, so no. So 34 versus AC.
Against AC?
Yeah.
That meets.
Woo!
Hot damn.
So he's slowed save ends.
You are.
What?
You are. But you can hit by Reaper's Touch. You're slowed.
So
Save
is he.
ends. Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
Just letting you know.
I
So
don't
are
plan on
you,
going
by the
to
way,
be-
you should you were saving throw.
I'm
Just
just.
saved.
But I saved.
And you killed Dethul.
Does
Into the well of souls!
run again. Oh, that's
So
a
it
lot
looks
of
like
force.
A lot of good damage.
Oh. With the Rune of Endless
Looks like a
Fire,
shrimp.
I did half damage on the miss.
So there's
And then
16.
include a crit fail. So I'll have to roll damage for that.
Yeah.
What?
Cam is getting some extra damage in.
28
Because
damage plus your
on
17.
that crit fail one, it still did damage on a miss.
So he takes 45 damage.
Well, technically, if I read the parried one says your attack is parried, resulting in no damage and the enemy advantage to you.
So he basically knocks your blade away and you're kind of off balance.
So technically, even if it did have damage, it's not going to because of that roll.
But
That
it's,
one specific roll that you got on the D20 afterwards.
So 45 damage.
So I'm not doing
Hey, that's
damage.
what
Yeah.
I just did. At 5.
I always do double damage.
And I gain temporary hit points
Oh.
equal to 10 plus my charisma modifier. So 14 more temporary hit points.
57.
As my vicious assault leaves my enemy unable to move quickly, and I gain a burst of confidence from the deed.
You need
Stabbed him in the knee!
We both bleed.
Yeah, I can hurt you too!
So you're done?
Yeah, I'm done.
My turn?
No.
He's gonna turn around and pound on me again.
Oh, God damn it.
You're making sure you can't get away.
What? Why would they do that? That one's attacking you.
They're minions. They're not smart.
They used to be people. And they're kind of controlled by him.
Damn it.
He's a little busy.
38 versus Fortitude.
Damn it.
8 necrotic.
And I share a burst attack with you.
28 versus Fortitude.
28.
Yes. With the 40.
We'll pick up
Means
We'll
11 necrotic.
God damn it. Resurrect me soon.
Oh, 27 versus Fortitude.
Ah!
Jumped.
40 versus Fortitude.
That's more.
8 necrotic.
Owie, owie.
And then Gunnar.
Yeah.
So it just is.
If I only had to
chasing you.
retaliate.
26 versus Fortitude.
Oh no.
Come get me,
They're not moving
bitches!
anywhere.
He thinks I'm good.
I think so.
Fuck you.
No, he just ran out of space around you.
Should I jump into the hole?
Well, she did. She got superpowers.
I got pulled into the hole.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
That's
God.
actually what he does.
That's it. No damage or anything. Just
He
celebrate.
just celebrates because
Have we
he's so
distracted
happy.
him for long enough?
Is this fucking jumping attack or jump around shit?
I've hit him a lot.
I've hit him a bunch.
I haven't hit him.
I helped hit him.
I tried to hit him. Does that help?
You almost hit yourself in the face.
That's true.
I hit him with a broken bottle.
No, you broke the bottle on him.
Yeah, it would have broken me with a swing.
It's broken now.
Alright. Who to attack?
What do you mean?
Roll to become hidden. Roll to become hidden.
He's marked to me.
Yes, I know.
Good job.
With his minor action, Nara, you hear these whispers going through your head.
This might not be good.
This might not be good at all.
31 versus Will.
Oh!
Do you have any pluses on me?
Nope.
+1? Or is that just to the AC?
It would have
No,
to be
that's
plus
always.
2.
I think I still have it down. Yeah.
It would have to be +2.
No, it's +1 to all differences.
As you just get these whispers going through your head as you are forced to move.
Wait.
Mm-hmm.
I have something for something against Will.
It's a charm attack too, if you have anything for that.
I don't know yet.
How charming.
But I do have something for something against Will.
Excuse me.
No. No damage from missed area or close attacks against Fortitude or Will.
Yeah.
But I didn't.
They can teleport in and explode!
Yeah.
Alright. So what's happening?
It attacks twice against Gunnar.
Oh, good.
So the first one, you can do your thing at some point, if you want. As the first Reaper's Touch comes in, 28 versus Reflex.
-2?
Yep.
Yeah, -2, what?
Because I -2.
Yeah.
Although
it's
you're
marked.
being flanked, so.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
30 cold necrotic and slowed save
Do
ends.
you want me to resist any of that?
I have 10 cold and 10 necrotic.
So 20 damage.
I can resist over 20.
Did you say 30?
Yes.
Really?
I can
Mhm.
resist
24 of it, I think is what we had.
15 and 7.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
24. Would you like resisted
Or would
Damage.
you like to wait and see if you get hit again?
Oh, wait and see if I can hit him.
He attacks you again.
Shit.
40 versus reflex. 31 cold necrotic.
Would you like another
So
app?
21.
Sure. Well, that's down to 1.
He takes his second turn. Now, awesome. Does it again.
Okay.
I think I hate this.
28 versus reflex.
Miss. No, that's a hit, sorry.
35 cold necrotic. And once more.
Oh, wait, I'm forgetting the 4 that I
Your
get
4
for
resistance.
my...
Well, you've been hit 3 times now, so that's 16 less.
12.
Or 12 less, yes, thank you.
So, what was that
I mean,
last one?
16, yeah. 16.
35 cold necrotic.
25 minus 12?
Yeah.
Or 13.
And then once more. 36 versus reflex.
Okay.
33 cold necrotic. Then he uses his first action point. And does it twice more.
One second.
When he
You
uses
might
the
have
action point, I steal one of his healing surges.
He doesn't have healing surges, so good luck.
Okay.
I'm just stealing
And
it.
you still
What-
can't
what's
heal
your
it.
health at right now?
He can't even
74.
heal.
So you're not bloodied yet?
No.
Okay, let's change that.
Well, if I keep attacking...
39
yeah.
versus reflex,
Mhm.
30 cold necrotic,
Tony, I'd like you to attack the river.
and then once more.
These don't heal him because they can't.
34 reflex, 30 cold necrotic. So another
These better
20.
not be healing.
What was
Or
that
no.
last one? 30?
Yeah.
20. Minus 16.
What did you do to piss him off?
I don't know.
Exist.
I haven't done any damage to him. Okay.
He forgot about me because I hit him
And
with a
then,
bottle.
Last one?
Another 30 cold
No,
necrotic.
he just decided you weren't a threat anymore.
So another 16
Just
damage.
upstairs.
Oh, shit. He was
So you hit him
angry.
with a bottle.
Exactly.
42. Whew. That was from full health down to 42 health. 6 hits. Yeah, that'll do it.
And it dropped me to almost half.
That's more than that.
Yeah.
I'm bloody.
Oh, should I immediately? Oh, I can't immediately react because I'll take opportunities.
How many?
Oh, 6.
React. Yeah, I'm down.
What's your immediate react?
I'd like to react. Get him!
Alright, that's it. I'm good. You're up now, Gunnar.
You see a bunch of.
You just
It's like shit.
as he just parried your warhammer and then just laid
yeah,
right
that's
on
why he
into
went
you.
after you. He had advantage
It would let me
6
heal him
attacks.
with a reaction. It hit him back and it would react. Man, I'm almost would if I had the hit points, but I don't.
Damn.
Gunnar,
Because
and
I
then
still-
you're up after.
Well, that
Because I
hurt.
still have my Sever the Source on him, and it would actually apply to that
Yeah.
as well.
Okay.
Do it! You bastards!
Rune of Rust. That's
He's really good at single target damage.
Apparently.
38 versus reflex.
Yeah. Oh, because he hit your reflex, you have to hit him back in reflex.
15. 32.
I see how it goes.
Can you say Paw Patrol?
36.
You can say Uncle.
6.
Uncle.
And then 17.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm doing radiant damage as well, so that's an additional
10.
on top of that. So 56 damage.
Have you seen this yet? Hell yeah.
So, whatever your number was, plus 27.
She started doing this with her. She's letting me do it. I don't know where she got it from.
Plus 27.
Yeah.
At bedtime, they'll have one.
63
You can
damage.
do it.
63.
Yay!
I don't have any left.
Effect. Target takes a -4 penalty to AC.
Oh, yes!
Save ends.
Try and pump it
To
worse
which?
than, like,
Save
the
ends.
ones to pump it
Oh,
worse.
wow.
Each failed saving throw, the penalty increases by 2. After effect. The penalty persists until the end of the target's next turn.
Is he taking ongoing damage?
Yeah, I gotta
No.
go back and play. You can see what Bubba.
Ongoing AC.
At bedtime.
temporarily. Until we get safety.
Let's see here.
He did say that.
That's the only thing useful for me.
Oh, right, for saving a fist left. I did not.
You can describe bloodying him.
Woo! Oh,
Yes.
shit.
Squirt. Stab, stab, stab.
I don't know what you did, but I
Okay,
like just the irradiant
So I'm
damage
just getting hit
on
all
top.
around. I kind of throw my hammer up in the air accidentally. And I kind of like,
I just clocked him one in the
I
jaw.
grab it.
As it's just bright light of radiance just hits him as you just see him wince back in pain as just parts of his like outer shell just explode off as he's bloody. So now when you end your turn within 5 of him, take 15 necrotic damage.
Yes!
Yeah. I can
Still good.
I use a rapid beacon to heal myself. I can spend a healing surge and gain
Okay. I got my plan.
1d6 additional hit points. And that I get +2 bonus to my next attack roll.
Awesome.
I can do that.
15 more minutes and Mommy needs to play.
5 plus 4 from the movement is 5, 9. 1.
No, Papa.
83. I'm not bloodied anymore. Yay. Oh, and I get 7 temporary hit points too. Because I'm special. Good.
Bloodied. Let's change up the music a little bit.
Dun, 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 dun.
This one's fun. Alright. Nice. Good damage.
Yay!
You're done?
Yes.
Alright, top of the round.
Yay!
I could have hunter quarried him. But
Healing word, minor action on myself.
I know.
How much did you heal?
how much did I heal?
Yeah. Are you not bloodied anymore?
41. No. Like that.
No, it's good for you.
Just say Kyle. Damn it.
Are you healing her?
Kyle.
I don't believe it.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
She
Bullshit.
didn't really have the L, but it was a Kyle.
Yeah. Awesome.
Kyle. Did you hear that?
That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was my minor.
That's awesome.
I'm not pretty sure that was Cam.
That was A minor.
Recorded video.
Damn it, I just...
Kyle.
Standard will be my blessing of knowledge on him.
Oh yeah.
Which I just have to roll like 4. Yay!
One down.
And I'll also sustain my minor
Mm-hmm.
with my move action. Yeah. Still, damn it, I can't hit.
Yeah, your conjuration's pointed the wrong way.
Yeah, so that's totally it.
I'm gonna tease you. I'm gonna hit you.
Successfully attacked this.
Are you texting your parents?
I'm texting Brittany.
Oh, even better, actually.
So it's
I'll take that.
15 damage ending? 15
Yes.
necrotic?
The sister.
Yeah.
Said my name before yours.
I'm fine with that.
My turn's damn it.
I just sent a text to Brittany. She said Kyle!
Well, Chels, you're up.
I'm coming. I've been trying to leave for the past 5 minutes.
Yeah, here she comes. Is it bedtime?
I think it might be.
Can you take your turn and then go to put her down into bed?
Oh, for the baby.
The big guy is bloodied.
You're welcome.
I wish I'd bloodied him
Finally
because I
hit
have
him?
ongoing damage by you.
Hey, I've got you.
Hi. You want to see me?
Daddy?
Wait a minute, do I have any?
No.
I think she wants some food.
She's been trying to get.
What?
She's been trying to get into her shirt for the last 10 minutes.
Damn it, I think the one thing
That
I
doesn't
don't
work for
have
me.
is poison.
I go up to a girl, start crying, grabbing out her boobs.
Yeah, try that, Cam.
Yeah, the one thing I don't have is poison.
Don't start with third one.
No.
Alright, do I have any more teleports left?
It would be able to
Talia.
so badly.
I think my sword has a teleport.
Teleport.
Teleport 3 squares and melee basic attack.
Yep. 3.
No.
Yeah.
Might as well try it.
Same spot you were.
Yeah, I
You
guess
fire
so.
damage when you land?
No.
So she does a melee basic
She
attack.
disappears into the shaft house.
Melee basic.
And is that
22
a
versus
minor
AC.
action?
It doesn't say. You wrote it down.
It was me, actually.
Oh, it's a new power.
I'd assume it's an action.
Yeah, so it's part of this. That power turned into this.
So it's a minor action.
It's a minor action. You teleport 3, attack, become concealed, and if you gain concealment, you become insubstantial until the end of your next turn.
But you don't because he's well seen.
Yeah, you can see through everything. So,
That's a pretty good roll.
Bang!
but 15
dies.
melee basic, so plus 22,
22.
so that hits.
Not bad.
2d8.
And that's extra damage. This is
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just extra.
Come on, Colin.
That's not good. 4 and a 2 plus 7.
13.
So 13 just damage.
What happens if I use an action point?
Oh, you just went.
He
Yeah.
steals his healing surge.
But he doesn't steal the healing surge.
Haha!
I might do that.
You also have your regular action, by the way, because that was just your minor.
Yeah, that was just your minor.
Oh, so I can still attack?
Yes.
But I thought because I had to do the regular attack.
Nope.
No, that's part of that action.
You're literally a minor action.
Then I will use
Yeah.
Tempest Burst.
Said encounter.
Yeah.
No, wait, didn't I already use Tempest Burst?
Sounds like it.
But as
Let's try a different
Usheki
one.
just becomes more and more pleased and seeing this giant demon as or champion of a god, it just is
I lost
excited and thrilled as
What's in this over?
it just vibrates and just comes through and it just strikes at him.
It's like jumping out of your hand.
Yeah.
Get him!
Oh wait, I'm going
not
to
my
use
turn, I don't care.
Thundering Vortex, which is a burst 3.
Okay.
Each enemy in the burst.
Okay.
So who do you want me to attack first?
Big guy. What's it against?
I don't know yet.
Kels? What's
I
it
don't know yet! Sorry. Fortitude.
Alright, you can do big guy first.
See, Uncle Kyle.
12.
Plus 26.
Just barely.
Okay, so who else? 3?
What's the plus?
That hits.
26.
It's
Plus 8.
As long as you don't roll a 1.
19. And a 14. So I hit them all.
Boom, 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 boom. Damn it.
Dethul needs that help over there.
I have an at-will burst.
Yeah, she does.
I don't care if it's all creatures at this point.
I could throw a bomb at you.
2d8.
Here, use this.
Kyle, did you have my d8 up for?
Yes.
Where is it?
Right here.
My hair is on fire.
Better than yours.
Not last time. Last time yours was a 2 and mine was a 4. Plus 13. So 6 plus 13, 19.
Okay.
She knows where the food is.
Hold the target 2 squares, but I really can't.
No.
Yeah, no. Pull him onto you guys.
Marked again. Okay, I have to go to the bathroom before we do this, so you gotta go see someone. Can you go change your bum before bed? Go change your bum, and when we go to the bathroom.
Boom, boom.
Bum bum. Bum bum bum.
Bum bum.
Bum
Kyle, you're up.
Alright. Well,
bum.
I guess I'm doing my,
Dang.
what's my one against reflex? Piercing strike.
Okay. You're not throwing a bomb?
I could, but it would also hit Jim.
That's what does that stop to you?
If you want.
Think you can even hit from that far?
5, 10. Yeah, I could do it. I just have to move.
Whatever.
So he doesn't do attack again?
It would get a free attack on me, but I have advantage on Because of my cunning sneak thing, I have advantage on
As long as
opportunity
this D4
attacks.
rolls at 0.
Has he gone?
Yeah, what the hell.
Oh, go ahead.
I'll take an
He goes
opportunity
before
attack.
you.
Oh, but I can only move 2 squares.
Right.
Whatever,
Yep.
don't worry about it.
Hit him.
I got this.
3, 4, 5.
Eh.
Yeah, I'll just do a piercing strike.
Okay.
Will you?
No, it probably won't. But it's against reflex though.
But 5.
28 plus 2, so 30 versus reflex.
No.
I'm so sad. Okay.
This is
32.
At least there's something.
I'm going to
Well, you're gonna leap something.
shift
And
So-
and try to do a save.
Okay, so you're still next to him. Alright.
Didn't save.
Alright, all the little guys.
all the little guys.
1,
We should
2,
all run
3,
away from him.
4, 5. So I'll do that one first, just in case they down. Who knows? I don't know how much health you're at.
Hopefully enough to survive this round.
Fortitude versus Fortitude.
Damn it.
Fortitude versus
28.
Oh, 42.
Yeah.
I
42.
thought you said 40.
12 necrotic.
Is 42 against Fortitude?
Yes.
Yeah. 12. Okay.
29 versus
Right.
Fortitude.
It's.
6.
Why don't you just add it all up?
Good.
Too late now.
It's okay next.
37 versus Fortitude. 13 necrotic.
Too late.
Too late to say Jim.
40 versus Fortitude.
Yeah.
9 necrotic.
Uh-huh. And is there one more?
Last one now.
Miss.
33 versus Fortitude.
Damn it.
10 necrotic.
Why don't you have temporary hit points?
Because I give them to everyone else, but only allies.
Yeah. Alright. Big guy.
God damn it.
What?
Is he here? Is he here? I think he's here because he's still adjacent to him.
Do I even have any bombs at the regular? I think I do.
Alright.
What kind of a mad scientist would it be if I didn't? That'd be me. Oh yeah, I have an alchemist fire left.
Okay.
Wait, do you resist anything?
25. Where is it? What do you have down right now?
Down?
Yeah. Protect.
Protect, yeah.
What does that one do?
Plus 1 to all, I think. 4.
Minus 4 to damage.
Minus 4.
Minus 4 or resist 4?
It's resist 4.
So it doesn't stack with resistances.
I don't think so.
La 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 la. Hey, minus 4.
I do have an alchemist essence.
It's okay, we'll go with it.
Resist all, yeah.
Yeah, so then yeah, it won't stack with other resistances for future
But I'm really excited about this fight. So.
Not that it mattered for me.
Yeah. No, that's true.
I can lend you my necklace. Or resist poison.
You're not bloodied anymore?
No.
Are you bloodied?
Not currently.
And Anara is not anywhere close, and I might have to go help out with the baby.
Yeah, that's fair.
It is clinging darkness.
What's the burst range?
First 5.
Fuck you.
So yeah, we'll hit you. Wow. It's a big burst.
I tried getting out, but someone plugged the hole.
Who would have thought? It's going to attack all of you.
Versus.
What do you think? What
Let's
is-
see. Maybe will.
No.
No.
Oh, one of these is a crit. One of these is a crit. Jin, you got crit.
Of course I fucking did. It's an explosion, isn't it?
It's against reflex.
Oh, fuck.
39,
What's gonna hit
45, 26,
Fuck,
39.
That's it.
Just hit it.
So
Here,
critical damage.
a lot.
Yeah, it's quite a lot.
I have the feeling that I'm going to be using my reflexive dodge here.
38 necrotic damage.
So I resist.
Ooh, and an 18.
Oh, that's bad.
And you take ongoing, because it was a crit, 20 necrotic.
What?
Damn.
Jesus.
And then the 18,
I'm going to use
you
my...
get disheartened because of this.
What does that mean?
You lose your heart.
I don't know. What are you doing?
I'm using reflexive dodge to reduce the damage first off.
As you just get this blinding darkness just goes everywhere around, as everyone's just, their eyes are getting blurred and everything, and just through the darkness, you just feel this like stab right through you. As
Which one of you did
and
that?
Jin, you
I get the worst of it apparently.
you just get disheartened from this.
It got me right in the heart.
Yeah. As you grant advantage until the start of his next turn.
Of course, it's right away.
So how much damage?
Yeah, it actually is until then. Yeah. Is it start? Or
How much damage
no,
did we
start.
take? None.
And makes more sense.
And for everyone else,
What the hell? There it is. Reflexive dodge. An area or close attack hits you. Acrobatics check to reduce the damage.
22 necrotic damage.
I'm down.
Of course I do.
You're down with that?
I had 21.
Nice.
For just
So her
So I
resist-
reduce the damage
You can't
by
resist it.
half the check. Oh, I get to roll
Yeah.
twice on an acrobatic check though. That's better.
one in her resist or plus. Yeah, so misses or does
So I
nothing
reduced
to
the
them.
damage by 15. It was what? 35.
All of us? Okay, thanks.
No, for me.
38.
38.
No, it was like that were
So
hit point.
15 and 38 is going to, or 15 out of 30.
We will avenge you, sort of, maybe.
20.
Almost like a
Did you
crit.
bring any of them with you?
15.
Like grab them as you fall down?
So I take 7 damage with my reflexive dodge, and I get to shift half my speed,
You get the shit.
which is
Your
2
speed
right
is
now.
2, so you shift 1.
You know
It's
what?
the start.
Can I do an immediate reaction to that attack?
Reaction happens after damage.
So no.
If it was an interrupt, yes, you can, because it
Damn it.
happens before.
They're
Also,
close.
I still have 10 hit points.
I did too. Not anymore.
I lost half of them.
Oh,
Good job.
shucks.
Alright.
He rolls.
He.
Save. Because he's at -4 AC.
It's still his first turn.
Yeah. Oh, he's still doing his first.
Yeah. He uses
Save
his
at the end of
second
his turn.
action point. So. And with that,
I think I hate this guy.
he will target Gunnar
No.
with
-2.
Reaper's Touch. Yeah, -2. I talked to Chelsea, and she will use her reaction if she needs to reduce damage. 39 versus Reflex.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
30 Cold Necrotic.
I'll take that one.
Okay, so. 41 versus Reflex.
Yeah.
33 Cold Necrotic.
And how much does she still?
She does 25 or
Wait.
something like that.
Okay, so that'll be the whole one. So
Yeah.
We couldn't share that with the tattoo, could we?
You could share his crit damage.
But I don't want
Yeah,
to.
take all his crit damage.
Someone's
on,
going to die.
Well,
he
it
has to be
could-
within the range.
Then he'll take
Oh.
more damage, and if he's
And
takes
I'm
all of
half,
it
I mean, once I'm
at half your
negative
bloody,
bloodied,
yeah.
What's your health at right now? with
-1.
bloodied? Okay, you can take one for that. Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing.
You can take one more hit. Yeah.
Hooray!
So now it's his start of his turn. So sorry, he has to save against what?
+4 or -4 to his AC.
That's for the AC. Okay, he has a +5. Well, doesn't matter.
Save.
Yep.
It persists to the end of his next turn, which is right now, so it's not going to affect anything. Yay.
He does Clinging Darkness again.
Tell me that's not the one that just hit me in the heart.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, man.
So he's got advantage on me.
Yep.
Will I be Jim still?
Yep.
Yep. -2 to you though, because you're prone.
Hey!
By the way.
Make it pony.
This time it won't quite meet.
Yeah. And at the end of each of your turns, you'll take 15 necrotic. So, on the ones that it hit, sorry, I didn't read out the whole power, did I?
No.
Because I just said the crit stuff for you.
Yeah.
You are immobilized and take 10 ongoing necrotic damage. Save ends both.
Wait, immobilized? Then I couldn't shift?
I don't know, when does your reflexive dodge happen?
It happens. It's an immediate reaction.
Oh yeah, then no.
Not is it reaction?
But I'll let you do it anyways, because we kind of fucked that up.
He kind of
And-
rolled.
no, it's an immediate interrupt.
Oh yeah, so then you're good.
Yay. Now
You're now immobilized.
I mean, it's an intro.
Yeah.
Everyone is immobilized.
Great.
I'm special.
And yeah, you're special immobilized.
Okay.
And here comes the 4 attacks again. Good news, no crit.
Bad news.
40, 44,
Of course.
32,
We got it.
26 versus
Where's it?
reflex.
Of course it hits. My reflex is 24.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, it sucks.
32 necrotic damage.
Yay! Do I take that 10 ongoing?
Yes, you do while you're still down.
How much was it? 30.
2.
So that brings it to 25.
I think Chelsea actually gets hit with that.
Oh, no, wait, hang on. I was going to resist.
For 2.
Jeepers creepers, that's crazy.
So 17.
Yeah.
So 7, so I take 10 damage.
Doesn't die much, but she doesn't really do a lot of damage.
I do the damage, but unfortunately I'm having to soak some hits here.
Yep.
Okay, I think this
I
is
didn't
where...
get a chance to use Shadow Doom. That's sad. Just
Is he scared and he's running away? Good idea.
Fighting a champion.
At this point, I
god.
should just crawl into the hole.
You can't see me in here.
All right,
Yes, you can.
Gunnar, you're up.
Oh, it's my turn finally. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Shit. Alright, so it's minor, move, standard.
Yes.
So I can do 2 minors instead of moving.
Yes.
Since I'm
You can
immobilized.
downgrade.
Yeah. Yes, you can downgrade. You can't upgrade.
Unless you're special.
No.
Very well.
There's just no upgrading.
It's called
I'll use
action.
1 minor. I'll use
Yeah.
Hunter Quarry on
The big guy.
the big guy.
Okay.
Is that immobilize the save ends?
Immobilize and the ongoing damage is 1 save ends.
So I take 5 on 1.
Right.
Forgot about that.
Yes, because you got the crit 1. Yes. That sucks.
Yeah, I resist most of it. I resist 15 of the 20.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
20 ongoing would suck.
Alright. Mark of battle's end. Please don't be a 1. 13. That is probably a 37 versus AC.
Yes.
Alright. 6, 10, 17, 34.
Are you able to heal him at all?
I'm at minus 33 out
I
of.
could.
Yeah.
Use my other minor.
Yeah. I'm just saying because he's gonna take 25 on his turn.
Wait a minute. That might work. Sorry, I got an idea.
Oh, good.
I can take 31 more damage. Or 30 damage and 31.
So if he's prone, can I occupy the same space as him?
No.
Yeah.
You can move through his space.
I can't occupy it.
2d6 too.
Yeah. Because now you're lying. He's lying down, so it's even less space to stand on. You can stand on him, I guess, if you make an acrobatics check.
43 radiant.
I'd allow that. 43 radiant.
Radiant, yeah.
Okay, how long was your vulnerable thing? Just until your turn.
It's done.
Okay.
Yeah,
So, alright, so 43 radiant, so an extra 10 on top.
Is it dead for the end again? Does he look happy? And what's he do when we use a
Action point. He steals a healing surge from you.
From me. Okay.
He rips it out of you.
I might end up
If I live, I can share one back with you.
But that's only if he lives.
yeah. No, we're ripping it out of you. You're on the ground. You're going.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Fuck this shit.
1, 2, 3, 4. You are in range.
This is not a good spot for you to be.
No.
Okay. The target loses a healing surge. That'd be me. Okay. Okay,
There is salsa too.
So I will
Salsa
target
too.
myself.
Just saying.
I lose a healing surge.
Okay.
1 or 2 allies within 5 squares of the target.
Which is you.
Regain hit points as if they had each spent a healing surge. +4. So healing surge +4.
Yes! I'm at +3 hit points! If I did that with. If
You start at 0.
Okay.
If you get healed and you're in the negatives, you start at 0. So
I was worried it was like, oh, I'm at -33 and it's like 32 healing surge value.
that would be funny, but no, they did that. So if you get healed, you're back
So
up.
you're saying I probably shouldn't throw the
down.
bomb at him?
Up to you, because
So how was it 30?
he's taking 25 damage on his turn,
Healing surge +4.
unless he kills one and can shift out. But he's prone.
That's what I was
so-
trying.
But now you're prone, so
But hey, yeah, damn
now you have to stand up.
it. That's a move.
Actually, I'm
Attack. Do I just say minor to hit him or flee? No, I heal. 'Cause
Heal or then use your. Have you used your action point yet?
no, I have not.
So you can use that and
That
just
is true.
because just saying that'll get you out of the aura at least.
Oh wait. So with that one, mark the battle end. On a hit, you push each enemy within 3 squares of the target, 3 squares away from it.
Do you want to move this guy at all? Because there's him over here.
Yeah, give me that.
There, he'll just.
You
back there.
Away too. With protect, I can push each ally within 3 squares of the target, 3 squares away from it.
Do it.
Okay, I'll push you away 3 squares. I'm sure she'll want to stay.
Yeah, Anara will probably just stay where she is. Not like you can push her anyways.
She's kind of stubborn that
I
way.
push you, fire pulse.
Yeah, so I'll use my
Fuck.
action.
This immobilizer is going to make it difficult.
So I lose
You're
a
here?
healing surge.
Yeah.
You can be pushed as long as you're going away from the
Yeah,
target,
I
so you
did.
can go like there.
Oh, I can go that way?
Yep.
Sweet.
Away from the target, as long as each square is away.
Yeah, so I'll use my healing surge, or my
Yeah.
action point.
Yeah.
So it took a healing surge away.
Jim
that
died.
depends.
Jim, what?
Almost died.
And I will put Destruct down.
Again?
He did.
Yep.
He recharged his attack, hit everyone,
Crit me.
recharged the attack again for a second turn, and hit everyone again.
Did I get hit?
Yeah.
For 2. Off your temporary.
Right, so I'm gonna use words of
So-
fiery fidelity.
Did Kyle have a second spoken?
Yeah, I did.
Well, that is 36 versus 42.
How much?
36, 42.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's 34.
God damn it.
No, I'm fine.
Why did it have to be reflex? Why did you have to have shitty reflex?
Mine's low.
Have good will.
31.
Pretty good AC. 2 to 4 ain't bad.
37.
It doesn't matter if you get crit.
Yeah.
No, I mean for my attack I'm trying to do.
Oh, because it's reflex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So mine
Like I
is...
said, if they all go, that does triple the damage that you can do.
So let me put it this
44
way.
radiant damage.
It's a 19
Another
versus
radiant
reflex.
attack?
And 3d6
With
fire.
the Rune of Endless Fire,
And
all my
was that an
attacks-
action
Like I
point?
said, they will
That
do
was
triple
an action
that
point.
damage to me if nothing happens.
Yeah,
to
with the Rune of Endless
Okay.
Fire, turn all my attacks into radiant fire damage.
So before that happens, you have a healing surge, right?
I took the healing surge away. Do I have another one?
He's hitting you.
It's an attack that he
Taking a
does
healing surge.
to take your healing surge away.
Oh, okay.
It's not automatic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I took it the other way.
Okay.
But go ahead.
All right.
Is it against reflex? No, I'll just take it away.
Fortitude.
Oh, that's one of my
33.
32. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So then
Uh,
you losing. Actually, sorry. It'll be 31 because of Anara's thing. So you actually don't lose one. As you just as you're taking this action, you just see the tendrils from him just lash out at you, but you're able to move out of the way.
Aha, I've seen this before.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, and then just you bring down that hammer again, and just everything, just this bright white light explodes, and he is hurting and reeling from it.
On a hit.
Mm-hmm.
No, doesn't take additional damage. But each ally adjacent to the target regains 10 hit points.
That's you.
Damn it!
And
Doesn't matter.
What's that?
He takes ongoing.
You're at 18 instead of.
Who's been hitting people other than me? Have you been getting my tempo points for that?
No, he hit. It was first attack.
Yeah, hit everyone.
He takes ongoing
Twice.
10 fire damage, and each time he takes that damage, we regain 10 hit points.
This
And
battle's
ongoing
great.
fire.
Fire.
Yeah, I might kill Jim here.
Shocking.
Critical.
It's okay. I have a ritual
It's only
for that.
3d6 max.
They killed him.
Yeah.
No, just bring him back after he dies.
Okay. But you have to be alive too.
I don't think that's an issue.
I think I'm good.
More likely she's going to have to cast it twice.
Boots of levitation will still take an opportunity attack, won't they? If I fly up for it.
If you fly up, yes.
I can't.
Because it's technically moving up.
Can you swap with me?
That's me.
No, me.
Yeah, but that's me.
I don't have anything that swaps.
She
for
swaps.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
that. Or I don't.
Do you have benign transposition? Or is that what?
Oh, wait.
I use the teleport
Can you
for
take
my.
4 extra health?
Can I?
At least I think it.
Well, have you taken any damage?
Yeah.
You can regain an extra 4. So, because of my
Well, first things first.
You almost maxed it.
No.
Oh, okay.
I would need
First things
19
first.
more.
I will
Maybe you shouldn't
stand up because
Maybe you shouldn't stand up.
that's what.
Maybe you shouldn't stand up.
to make you less of a
Are you
target.
gonna hit them before they all hit me?
Are you gonna?
I'm going to
You
try.
could delay
Sure.
your turn until after his.
How did you get up?
I'm just saying, I may be trying to hit something with an area attack there, so being down might not be a bad thing.
Fine, I will delay.
Do
Because
I
his
have
turn
any
is
more?
right
Next.
after me, or I thought
No,
they.
I-
Anara,
And then
Jin,
me.
then
They won't attack.
they go after him.
Oh,
So if you delay to after him,
delay.
You-
Do I still get my usual move, all my
Yep.
stuff? Okay.
That is
the only
assuming
thing if you
survive,
delay,
Yeah.
you take your damages and everything right now, as
which
if you
would put you
was
down, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, for getting. So I take the.
the saving the 10 damage just from the
It's like
attack.
25.
Yeah, and then the ending your turn in the aura.
Yeah, so I can't do that.
Okay.
That's just
Because
bad.
then there would be a chance you'd down him.
Why don't you do that jump thing over him?
That's you.
Oh yeah. You've seen me do it enough. You probably could do it.
Mimicry!
Damn it, where the hell?
Yeah.
Cure serious wounds on myself.
Did anybody Kyle,
Use the mimic
when you
material.
got critted, could I share your damage?
I didn't take much, I only took like 9.
Yeah, he did his own.
I used my reflexive dodge.
Sorry, what's happening?
You
Things
are
are falling.
immobilized and take ongoing 10 necrotic damage right now. It's savings. So just to let you know if
Alright.
you wanted to move or anything.
Well, I'm trying to figure out how to get over there to blast those guys, but...
Don't worry, I got that. I'm just not sure if it's going to hit Jim or not. It's against reflex.
Alright, well, I'll attack the bad guy. I will use...
You know, it's only a minor, and I can't really do it for much, so I'm going to sustain a minor.
I think, wouldn't that have dissipated when you went down?
No,
Oh.
because it hasn't been my turn yet.
It hasn't been his turn yet. So,
Whew.
yeah.
Come on, something.
Yeah, it's not
Yay!
not concentration.
Oh, that's true.
That
use
is
crossbow.
38 versus AC.
14 plus 28. So 42.
Yeah.
I think I hit him.
33 damage. Do I use my action?
Ooh, that's better roll.
Wouldn't recommend it.
So 25 cold damage.
Okay, duck and cover.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take
How close is he to dying?
It's
He
when I
just
start
got bloodied.
when I start my turn, I take.
10 for
10.
the.
Is it ongoing or just the?
It's save ends, and you're immobilized too. Oh yeah, you're immobilized from that.
So I
save.
can stand up, but I can't move.
Oh yeah, so I guess I
Okay.
should save. Is it 2 different saves?
One
No.
save. And
10
both.
damage. 26.
Yep.
So,
I've been rolling really good today.
and then they end my turn, so that's 15.
Mm-hmm. He's hurt pretty badly. He's much past bloodied. As you just see,
And save
like,
ends.
ooze coming down him. It's not really blood.
Nuke me. Mostly down.
As Jin yells out, "Hey, Dethul, duck!" As he pulls out a glowing orange flask.
Jump.
Shouldn't he jump?
I jump.
Yeah, he's gonna jump and have it hit him in the air at the same time. So who are you doing first?
It's everyone in that burst. I guess I'll do Dethul first.
Okay.
Because he's in the center.
Do shit.
Critical.
Well, it's just an item.
Can you roll that again,
It's
please?
just an item.
It's still max damage.
3.
Okay. 20.
On the
You
bright
are
side,
knocked
that
unconscious.
is my weakest attack. That's only 24 fire damage.
He doesn't apply his crit rolls, does he?
No, 18
No.
fire damage. 18 fire damage.
No,
sorry.
it's just.
It's an
just
item.
the-
18
yeah.
fire damage.
So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
5, 6.
On a miss, half damage though.
Misses don't affect
I'm bloodied
minions.
again, thank you.
No worries.
So what's the
29
attack
versus
roll?
reflex.
Oh, what's the attack roll?
19 plus my reflex.
Okay, so a 2 will not. Because
Yeah.
that other 2 you
21,
had before could hit.
So that's a 30, or no, that's
you
29,
only
sorry.
anything in the 30s is gonna hit.
29. 27. Versus
Again,
reflex.
reflex. So you're 28.
That's a hit. That's also a hit. It's going to be 30. So yeah, it's a hit.
There you go.
Yay!
That's his turn.
How much health you got now?
57.
Oh, you got really healed.
Yeah, I use my
Okay.
cure serious wounds.
I'm going to pull out one of my
my
potions.
daily double.
Yeah, double heal.
I'm going to pull out one of my potions of heroism and drink it.
Okay.
20 temporary hit points and +2 to saving throws.
Oddly enough, I've never used that daily yet. No one's been like. They've been close.
Yeah,
Still immobilized.
it's 1 save.
Yeah, but that's something else. Oh, the slow.
Oh, the slow. Okay.
Still slowed.
Did you take your 20 necrotic damage
5, but no, I haven't. So
Yeah,
that would
you
have
should.
put me at
before your
87.
temp?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm coming over there with my healing potions.
Minions are up. 1 and 2.
I'll be there in a
So-
sec. As soon as I'm not immobilized.
35 fortitude.
Mm-hmm.
12 necrotic damage.
12
28 fortitude.
meets it.
8 necrotic.
So I'm down to
Those are
3
little guys.
potions of heroism.
3.
Are you down again?
3, and I'll attack Gunnar when he comes back.
With 37.
5, 6.
I did a double heal daily on myself. So I went to 100 hit points. I'm back at
Big
30.
guy.
Fuck. God damn you.
That's going to be around me. As he sees me going over to help. Oh, wow.
He doesn't like you.
I'm gonna run away.
Please do.
Anara, you get hit twice.
Why?
Because he's using his
He's
two
going
hits.
to attack you twice with Reaper's Touch.
Well, it doesn't mean I got hit twice.
43 versus reflex.
Maybe.
No damage. It's so sad. 34 versus reflex.
No.
Okay, it wasn't going to do any damage anyways.
Yes!
On his second turn, he recharges Clinging Darkness.
Fuck you.
Can I reflexive dodge this? Yeah. absolutely.
Oh.
Does it require you to move?
It's an encounter power.
Oh, yeah, you've already used it. Never mind. I don't know. So it could be at will. Who knows?
I wish it was an at will. Why wouldn't I not be using it if it was an at will? Oh, this is
That's 2 attacks incoming for Gunnar already. So
Let's
here, let's just do those. 32 versus his fortitude.
Miss.
versus his fortitude.
Yeah.
If he's got any defense.
Oh wait.
Does he have defenses or resist stuff?
Resist
I
right
think
now.
he's just resist. So that
So
does
it
hit.
meets his fortitude at 32.
11 necrotic damage. And he resists 10 necrotic.
So 1 damage.
So 1 damage. And then a miss. Alright. Clinging Darkness.
If I get crit again, I swear to God.
4 attacks. There is one. Oh, you're the crit. You can reroll. And there's your d20. It is not a crit. Alright.
That is
So
an
it's
awesome
just
power.
damage. Alright. 31 versus reflex.
Holy shit, that hits me.
44 and 43.
It literally meets my defense.
Does it?
Yeah.
Alright.
Anyone doing a
And rolling
minus
for
one?
the damage.
Wait, she makes it -2, doesn't she?
No, because
No,
I'm in
you're
it.
included.
Oh, damn it. I just wish.
Everyone takes 25 necrotic damage, immobilized, and 10 ongoing necrotic. Well, you're immobilized again.
I take 10. Oh no, I only take 5. Wait, it's 25?
25.
10.
I love myself.
I'm glad I drank that heroism potion.
And then it's Gunnar.
How much damage was it?
25. And so if someone can mark him down 15, because he's got resist 10. It's Gunnar, and then you guys. So you're getting there. She
I already
went
know
to
what
sleep
I'm
pretty
doing.
quickly.
Oh yeah, she's done.
She had 2 naps too.
I know what I'm doing.
45-minute nap on our
Healing.
walk.
And shifting. Oh, you can't shift.
We went up to the
mobilized.
churches and then started going up to Pleasant Valley
I can
Road.
kill one of them, but
And that's when she started
I'm
falling
coming.
asleep, and then I went all the way down to Hunter's.
Did you kill them all in
I just
one hit?
basically followed Pleasant
I
Valley
might
and
be able
came
to
back.
actually.
just run in a circle. Oh,
And
but
then
you're
her parents came
immobilized.
by
Go.
and took her
I am
to
immobilized.
But if you
the
run
pet
into
shop
this
and the
one,
fabric
it's
store,
okay.
and then to meet Bobby at Timmy's.
Yeah, I think it does, but that's not
So-
I have a plan.
Asked them if they were going to come back with a puppy.
They wouldn't.
No, they said no. And then,
So can I just kind of describe what I'm doing and see if you let me do it?
sure.
What I want to do is I want to use my Gauntlets of Remote Action and pull out one of my Frost Potions.
Road action?
Gauntlets of Remote Action.
Oh, remote, okay.
Sorry.
I heard road action.
Move the
like,
remote
what the hell?
gauntlets beside Dethul there.
Mhm.
Teleport to them, and then just drop the ice potion.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So
It's,
it
it's all
explodes-
within
So it explodes
the
where you
power of
were.
it, so...
It literally explodes in the spot where I was because the gauntlet occupies the same space till I just go to the other one.
Oh, you're putting it in...
The way the power describes.
Yeah, can I just see it? Because I
Bottom right.
I thought you were releasing it where you are current, like bottom right. Nice square. It's floating from action.
I know it says minus an attack action.
No, I'll let it. That sounds fine because technically you're not using it to use like your dagger or anything like that. You're
No,
just,
I'm just
you're dropping
a
a potion.
volatile potion.
Yeah. So yeah, no, that's fine. You can do that.
Okay.
I remember my stupid daily free action crap. Increase range of
Why
attack
at
by
the
1.
end of the battle?
Could have done it from 6 away. Would have been fine. Instead of nuked from orbit. Because on the front pages, I'm like, nothing's there.
Nice.
So if I do that, that'll be my minor action to move it and my move to move. Can I still use my action to force feed Dethul a potion?
What's it do? Just ice resist?
No, I was going to give you a healing potion.
Oh.
You would have to use your standard action to
I
give
would-
a potion.
I would give him the potion then. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't just stuff it down his throat.
If he was down,
Yeah. Okay.
but he's in the middle of combat, 2 guys are attacking him.
Yeah. That's
Here,
fine.
drink this.
Smash it on its head.
Yeah, that's
Same effect, right?
totally the same effect. Yeah. No. Standard action, give him something,
Okay, I'll do that then.
and then he'll have one at least. Then on his turn, he can drink it.
So
he won't
It's a
have to
standard,
drop,
though, yeah.
Right. So
It's a standard. No, it's a minor to use an item
yeah.
if it's in your hand.
Oh.
Yeah, because he's going to be giving it to you rather than
Pulling it out of your bag.
Oh, so if I'm immobilized, it's like drink from my move, and
You're up, Cam. And you got hit a couple times.
that actually is not too
Did
bad.
he go?
So do you want to delay your turn?
Huh?
Or
He
can you?
took 10 fire damage. He's just the first
I
one.
did not.
Yes.
Oh, wait,
he
do I get damage at the start of my turn?
He's taking his 10 right now, but
Can
he
you heal
saved
me
it.
before the
Does he
start of
save
my
at the
turn?
beginning of his turn?
No, at the end of his turn. So he takes his 10 damage.
Okay.
So that
She and I
happened.
healed
How much?
14.
14? Alright.
I
Go
healing him?
14, yeah. Because I forgot that when he had that ongoing fire damage on him.
Before I die at the
Heal
beginning of my
14,
turn.
hey?
And then, yeah.
Apparently he needs a heal before the
Just
start of his turn.
Oh,
Dethul.
I think I'd run out.
I might be force feeding you that potion.
What are they doing all over there now?
Apparently they like me.
I'm already.
Yes, they just all see
Just Jin breaking off and then
breaking off, and he just summons these people, these
Things.
spectral servants around Jin to stop him from moving anywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Mostly because
Summon-
he summoned 5. So.
Damn.
And it's your turn.
Yeah, I was just saying if there's. I have another heal.
Unless you can do a saving throw for me.
Nope. Sorry. How about I hit the big guy? How's that sound?
If you die, I can bring you back.
I'm gonna
Yay.
force feed him a potion.
If you guys die, I can bring you back. But I can't bring myself back if I die. It's allies only.
I think she means dead.
Yep.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That is fine.
I don't think no one's hit 0 hit points when I've been within range.
I think you're the only one.
No,
Since
we
I
all
got
did
that
that one fight except
No,
for you when
since-
you ran away.
Yeah. No, since he got the cure serious wounds,
Okay.
How
which he
That's
just
down
used
the-
on himself.
Actually, no, it's not that. It's the
Oh, I should
other
get
one.
my DS and get you to fix my Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, do it.
It's not our turn.
Yeah, I know.
I know exactly what I'm doing this turn, so.
Miraculous Grace. Daily immediate reaction. Ally within 5 squares drops to
Symbol
0.
of cowardice.
Spends the
Is
healer.
this another radiant one?
Rune of Endless Fire. Until the end of your encounter, you
Oh, everything
do
is
fire
radiant.
and radiant damage.
Ouch. That hurts.
Yeah. Oh, crit.
Nice, roll again.
Versus Will. 3!
Nice.
Sucker. Oh, wait. Okay.
You hurt yourself. Wait.
Let's,
Wow, this feels small.
Oh, you have the XL one?
Yeah.
Don't lock my DS.
I'm not mocking it. I'm just.
If you need to increase the brightness, it's just low.
No, I'm good.
I don't. If I have it in the bedroom, I don't have it very bright.
what do I have for my camera?
Internet settings. Your wireless is disabled.
No, my wireless was on.
I
I
just
turned
turned
it
it.
off the other day because the yellow light was bothering me.
Okay.
That's probably.
I'm not that stupid.
Oh dear.
New connection.
Where's my? I got
Set
plus
up.
4 on it, isn't it?
Why does everybody think I'm dumb for obvious things? Do that.
Huh?
How did you find that? spot?
41 radiant damage.
Oh,
And
I
then
see.
there's,
50.
Sorry, I should show you.
Yeah.
Extra poison damage. 6,
Extra poison. Oh,
So
from
you
the
go
crit from
in
your weapon?
Settings, you go internet settings,
10, 12,
connection settings,
18
New
poison
connection.
damage.
Jesus.
do a manual setup, and then just search for an access point.
How much health does this guy have?
I'm still gonna
I've
remember
done like
that.
over 200 damage in the
Yeah,
last 3
you
turns.
sure have.
And it'll appear on the list.
He's a solo, and he's level 21.
Hmm.
And he's a brute.
Hey, me too! Except for the brute part.
I don't know, sometimes you're...
If we ever do play the 5th edition one, though, the people will be very shocked by the character I've made.
and the health.
Why?
Low health.
Well, starting...
It's
Everyone
very
has low,
different.
yeah.
in
Starting
editions.
10 or
is...
something?
No, if you're a wizard, you might only have 4.
No, it's your first level. You start off with your constitution, like your max roll plus your constitution.
I got a 15.
Yes, and as a wizard, you're generally going to have a 0 constitution.
But I think
And with a
it's-
D4
I think
hit
it's-
die.
Is it a D4 hit?
I think so.
Oh, I thought it was a D6 for a wizard.
It's a D6.
I
Okay,
have
6.
the book here
So is it done?
Alright.
Is it working?
Yeah, it should be. It's just doing a test.
Oh,
It said the test was
500
successful.
sport.
And you're good.
But how,
Or another 9 damage. You dead?
No.
Are you sure?
Can I get rid of connection
He looks
too?
really bad.
You can if you
And
want
really,
for alpha.
really hurt.
Someone
Yeah,
finish him
wizards
off.
get 1d6.
I would, but I'm dying.
Symbol of cowardice.
Are you done?
With protection, till the end of my next turn, the target takes a penalty to attack rolls of
Okay.
4.
So now can I
Plus
get
the number of allies
daily
engaged
gift?
to it.
You should be able to.
6.
I never
1.
can.
You're not an ally.
Right.
It's a mystery gift.
So 5.
my
Minus
ally.
5. Yeah.
I'm an ally to her.
Well, then what is
mystery gift right now?
So,
Fine.
but still, minus 5 is really good. Yeah.
What's -5?
His attack rolls.
Who?
The big
Big
guy.
bang.
Now he doesn't.
You're up.
That last round.
Take your 10
I
damage.
did
Start
like
my
100
turn.
damage.
10 damage.
Are you down?
I'm down.
I know.
At the end of your turn, take 15.
Do I get to do saving throws?
Yes, you do still get to do your saving throws.
Kyle, can you grab my drink from the fridge?
Yeah, what's that?
Nope.
Just
Immobilize,
your own.
water
immobilize
at the
and
bottom.
ongoing are both safe.
In the door.
is
though.
1 save.
It's yellow.
In the door.
The mobilize and necrotic damage
Yeah.
is 1 save.
Oh, it's together?
Yeah, it's together.
Thank you.
You got it. Yay! Now you only take 15 damage on your turn. Yeah.
You're not using that guy anymore?
No, because I didn't
As
have a
he
minor to
just
sustain
dissipates.
it. Ah.
Because he died.
No.
Well, yeah.
Why did you not attack
You're up.
me?
How
I couldn't sustain
close
myself.
did he die?
Pretty close.
You're not gonna tell me how much damage I have to do?
Some.
Several.
I've done like 200 damage in the
that,
last
done that.
3 turns. So there.
Pretty darn close to it, yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't want to use another daily if I don't have to.
Your allies are going down like flies.
They're fine.
I'm actually surprised.
And remember, this is only the first encounter of the day.
Yeah.
That's why I don't want to use all my dailies.
Yeah.
Well, I could try Frostwind Blade again, I suppose. Where's my...
Yeah, I'm thinking the next encounter we're probably not going to get the champion of one of the guys.
What's that?
A 10. I don't think he has anything to his defenses right now, just to his attacks.
38 versus AC.
Right? That hits, anyways.
Yay! Kill him! Kill him!
Oh, 8.
Radiant!
Yeah,
Radiant.
that's probably not gonna.
Plus 13.
Yeah. So 21.
Woo!
Alright. Do anything else?
What? No.
You got a couple little guys behind you.
I'm just trying to remember if any of my items can, like,
Oh.
just do damage for the sake of doing damage.
Other than your boots.
Throw a potion at him.
That's an attack action.
Yeah. Potion of teleportation! Oh no!
That would be funny.
Yeah. Don't worry, you get to come back into the dungeon. What? There's no door! Oh yeah, shoot.
With your flasks,
Yes.
how good quality of flasks are they?
Superb.
Did you get them so that if you accidentally drop them, they wouldn't break?
I don't know. Hasn't really happened for me yet, really.
Alright.
I never brought them. Why do I need that?
Or are they just normal glass vials?
I think they're just normal glass vials. I don't think I got anything special for them. It's just usually exposed to oxygen and it says they explode.
Still make
Why?
you drop your stuff.
Because you were going to drop them.
Oh yeah, you're just wondering if it would shatter if I dropped it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, from
Yeah.
generally high enough spaces that would, but from
So-
5 feet up on the ground.
So Jin just starts yelling out, pulls out a blue glowing blast, says, "Stay back! I'll drop this! I will!" As he sends his remote gauntlet behind his back to right there, and then teleports to the other one, with the one still holding the flask straight up in the air. And then just, with a quick motion, just the hand that's sitting up in midair just goes, tink!
Doesn't he blow up his glove?
Oh, if it takes any damage, it comes back to me.
Just checking, I was just curious.
Yay.
So, 1,
Kill,
2,
kill,
3,
kill.
4, 5, 6.
Okay,
Oh my god, Kyle.
That's a fail.
roll it again.
But you're not there.
Why?
yet.
There's nothing I can hit! Okay. 11.
Okay. Roll it again.
What?
This one doesn't count. No, I'm kidding. 24 versus reflex.
No.
Yeah,
That-
that's gonna kill that one. Yeah, there's one.
One again.
28.
That meets.
Seriously.
Got half of them.
2 ones.
Considering that was just a minor action, I'm impressed, actually. And I didn't kill myself in the process.
You could argue that he wouldn't be there to be hit by any of the bad things from the fail.
Depends what the fail is.
Yeah. I could be distracted.
Combat advantage.
And with my standard action, with my quick hands, can I pull out a potion and standard action shove it down Dethul's throat?
Your quick hands allows you to do.
Pull an item for free without using, as a free action without using any of my actions.
Yeah.
Okay, pull a vitality potion out and dump it down Dethul's throat. Vitality potion lets you regain, I think, your... It uses a healing
Make sure to
surge.
tickle
It does
his
use
chin
a
so
healing
he
surge.
swallows. Is that a free action?
Kick him in the head. Draemond.
I'm already dying. You're trying to drown me.
I need to worry about. Yeah, I didn't do a death saving throw
There it is.
for that one. Do I need to
20
do one, or?
Oh,
I
sweet.
just left
You
her.
get
On your upcoming
25
turn,
hit
you will.
points, and you can make a saving throw if you need to.
I cleared it, but thank you. Said 25.
You seem to have written
25,
down a lot
and
of
that's
stuff over
your
there.
takes you a healing surge.
Yeah, it uses a healing surge to use in the potion.
You're in the positive now?
Yeah, for the second time.
At 25, but he's prone.
And I have to save against my ongoing damage and immobilization.
Do a sick.
Left from
22.
Natural.
Just around. Yeah.
Not
So
so
now let's see if I remove the slow.
Did you take your 5 damage
I
to
did.
start?
Okay, I'm at 5
Take
down.
some more. Take some more.
I save against the other thing too, so I'm no longer slowed.
Alright.
Should I point
Good job.
out that I've never been under 100 this entire
Yeah, this is about what I was expecting.
Should I point out I've never stayed above 100 this entire time?
I'm trying to keep you alive. Give me some credit.
This one will attack you first.
Negative 100. Or
Out of curiosity, do they do more than 15 necrotic damage?
Possibly on a crit.
Okay.
16.
Not a crit. So that's the first one. Not a crit. Not a crit. Crit! Yay!
How come they're all attacking? I thought when they appeared they didn't attack.
Those ones have been.
Those ones are already there. 11.
So I'm out
The
of.
fair. As this one, when he attacks you, he just kind of latches onto your legs as you're now slowed. And then the last one. But yeah, no, they don't do any more than 15 damage. So
So if
some
I
of them
can't
could
get-
have.
Okay. So the 5 the fifth, like the crit was only just a slow then.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was 15 damage crit, and then yeah, and then the extra effect. The extra effect is what might have
As I
done
just
extra stuff.
as I pull my Tenebra Shroud, my cloak just over and start blocking all the hits.
Yeah, and then those two attack Gunnar
No.
Why not me?
because they never attacked you.
But why?
In fact, I drape it over
Crit.
Dethul so he doesn't take any hits. Will that work?
Not critical.
7. All right, 15 necrotic damage,
I guess
and then
bad
26
news,
versus Fortitude.
I'm out of AoE attacks.
Yes. Okay.
I'm not.
Wait, I got
How
one
much
more.
damage was it? 15 you said?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I got worse news.
I have an idea. I have an idea.
That was a good idea.
As yeah, just more and more just swarm out of the
Can
well.
you
Swap
banish
places.
yourself into
I
the
what?
abyss for a little bit?
As the big guy
Okay, that's okay.
does not recharge his attack and looks to Anara, and with
Minus
his
5.
pincers, yeah, just tries to grab at you twice. 31 versus reflex.
No,
Nice.
35 versus reflex.
that meets it.
I'm out of
That's including the
everything.
minus
Yes,
that's
that's with
AoE.
it. It was
Damn.
for the other
Wait, I have a clockwork ball.
33
I
cold
actually
necrotic. So 3.
I'm taking you all with me, you bastard.
Because your
He's like,
necrotic's at 30.
My necrotic's at 30? My
Yeah.
necrotic's at 25.
Oh, 25? Oh. So then 8.
Okay. You only get
Second turn. Does it again, twice, to you. As he just
Why
continues
are you
to...
swearing?
Because I wanted to recharge my Clinging Darkness.
That clinging darkness sucks.
The darkness clings to people.
25 versus Reflex.
That would hit me.
Ouch. 25 versus Reflex again.
Is
So,
that a 1?
no. Those would generally be 30s. But he's got -5s right now. It was -5, or
The end of mine.
your next turn? Yeah, okay.
So I'm not going to take another.
Yeah, as he just continually just tries to grab at you with his pincers, just going and going, and it's just missing and missing. Gunnar, you're up.
Oh, wait.
Here comes a pain train.
I think I'm using everything I have this round.
Yeah, I should check to see if I have any potions in there.
Well, I stocked up on it before we came down here, so.
Dragon's Breath Elixir.
Son of a bitch, I wish I had that.
That'd be good right now.
Yeah, it would be. I've used my only Alchemist Fire, my only Alchemist Frost.
So what you're saying is you're going to be bitching about wanting to take more money from everyone and make it worse.
I argue I should get Dethul's share.
Why don't you stick a wound patch on him next time?
Because he has to use a healing surge for it to work. Do you have a healing surge left?
Oh yeah, he's got lots.
Does he have his second wind?
Yeah, he still has the second one.
So why the hell don't you use your second wind?
Because I haven't had time. I've been healing myself more than my second wind.
Well, put on a wound patch and then use your second wind.
Didn't I give you a wound patch?
Yeah,
You
we
gave
all
everyone.
got 2.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't have enough turns to get up and run away and get the fuck out of his range. And then I'm back down.
What are you doing, Gunnar? Hurry up. We're almost done here.
If only a Flame Bane bomb was actually a flame bomb.
Burst 3!
I am a flame
I
bomb.
still have those, imagine that. Rune of the first ...
Awesome.
First fortress, presumably. Big guy, 1,
Okay, what's it against?
2. AC. Big guy, 2.
This is never gonna end.
16, that's 40 versus AC. 26 versus AC?
No.
It does damage on half.
I'm not
on
too
half.
minions.
Half on a miss.
You hit one of the minions, right?
Yeah. Okay. But I can do damage to the big one.
Yep, you can. Is it radiant?
It is.
Jesus.
9, 12, plus 13 is 25, 27, 29. So that'll go down.
Halved. So
Do we
14.
do the 29,
29 half.
radiant first and then half the radiant as well?
No, radiant happens after.
So down to 14,
Yep, plus 10 radiant.
24 damage.
You like to describe the kill?
Yes! I didn't even hit him.
He dropped his hammer on his foot.
Well, it's a blast of fire, right? Or
Yeah, but that
something.
missed and he dropped his hammer on his foot.
It's the radiant damage that killed him.
It's Achilles' heel, goddamn.
On top of it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so just light pouring straight down, and then when I hit the ground, it's just bursts out.
as he just falls over, as you just see his body as he lands with a giant thud, you feel this thud around you, as his body just starts like almost burning in light, as it then just turns to ash.
And Jim yells out, "Hey lady, have we distracted him long enough
Don't
yet?"
scratch your head like that. It makes
Do
me
you
think
see-
of the lights at my daycare.
All of these souls, they just lose interest in you as they all just kind of start wandering around.
Thank God. Okay,
As you just kind of see them just, their focused attention just like with like these spectral claws were going at you guys, as they just lose this interest, and you just see them just slowly start kind of wandering around.
Resist necrotic at the next town.
So
We're stopping off at Deep Masker, getting some magical shit.
I turn and offer Dethul a hand up.
As you guys take down the champion of Zahir.
And Zahir.
That was fun.
That was fun.
And I say to him, see, this is why I keep all these potions on me.
It was not quite so fun.
Look at how much it's written.
To be fair, I did get him a lot of
I
this
started the fight here at 97, and we ding 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 ding. That was lots of damage.
I started the fight with extra HP.
So did I.
Yeah.
I actually got temporary hit
Yeah,
points.
well, he gave everyone extra HP to start. So he kind of wishes he could do it to himself.
Yes,
At least.
5, 6.
Yeah, and as you guys are here, you just see like this well of souls. You feel this just energy around you, just this necrotic energy here, still just kind of pulling things in as you see these souls eventually. I don't know how long you guys are staying here, as they eventually make their way back into it, and they just start floating down.
And as I pulled the Dethul up, I'm like, you're buying the next round of drinks.
He's buying the next round of
I had to use all my freaking items to get him up.
That's true, he did save my ass.
What am I? Chopped liver? I just kicked this guy.
Hey, I didn't have
I
that
always like
damage.
drinks.
I actually
If
hit
you're
it too.
wondering, he had 850 health.
Holy crap.
So,
Yeah. That's a lot.
yeah.
I had the other little thing that was trying to kill you first.
I mean, you crit him for a big hit and stuff too, so.
I think he's the only thing I didn't crit.
Yeah, I think so. It's all your fault.
Yeah.
I definitely.
That's why it
did
took
him.
so long.
I'm sorry. I had to
2
go-
sessions.
I had to go
2
help our
sessions.
cleric.
3 rounds faster.
Yeah.
This would have been so bad.
So you're saying I should have stopped and started hitting him, is what you're saying.
It's all your fault.
Crit for 100 damage. Well,
So,
there goes an
what are you
8%.
guys doing here? As these souls are just slowly making their way back in, as
I'm gonna search the area. See
you
if there's
guys
anything valuable
have.
What about
Can
the
take a
whole,
short rest here.
Bad giants eat souls.
here. Yeah, I can outrun them. You're fine.
How are you gonna outrun a giant?
Really fast.
What? Can we heal first?
Yeah, you guys can do a short rest here.
I'm using my short rest.
It's not worth it to heal.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
25 perception, and I have dark vision, so I can see on the ground. I'm not gonna be blinded by anything. Well, it's minor light here, isn't it? Because of Chelsea.
Around her.
Okay, no, I'm good.
I think in a 20-foot orb.
It's not
30
minor
foot.
light though. It's like
It's dim. Everything is like kind of like a black light around
Yeah.
you,
Okay.
or around her.
No, I have dark vision anyways.
It's like you're seeing in gray, almost gray vision.
it's kind of depressing.
Yeah, just like going to like where these bodies were, you find that just they were kind of spectral in shadows as they didn't leave anything behind.
Darn.
Looking around the rest of the area here, this looks like kind of like just a cavern here that has this giant.
Giant?
As it has a giant come through. As
Head pop out of the hole.
yeah.
More like family true.
Yeah. As just looking around here, it doesn't look like there's much here. It seems like that creature that the champion was here to create this soul army from the well soul.
Well, he's a champion. He's gotta have some valuable body parts or something.
They turned to ash.
I bottle the ash.
Was he
Okay.
pure evil?
Yeah, but he has no blood anymore.
My hammer.
Did he bleed at all? I don't remember
Drip,
him
drip,
bleeding.
drip, drip.
He was oozing,
Yeah.
so
So I got ooze on my hammer.
sure.
Let me check on it to see if it's
Yeah.
kind of good.
He's gonna tell you no.
Religion check. 13 plus something. 14, I think. 27. I'm gonna qualify as pure evil.
You don't have enough.
You do not have enough.
How about my dagger?
Again.
If you were trying to collect it during the fight, yeah, you probably could have.
Let's stick a vial up in
But-
there.
Well,
Keep
but
it
every
going.
time you're going and striking with your hammer and everything, the blood is flying off and everything, right? So it's just
You're gonna go collect it off the rocks now, aren't you?
Yep. Ritual of collection.
Scrape.
yeah.
Yeah, you drop his weapon?
Well,
He didn't have a weapon.
He didn't have a weapon. He had pincers,
Oh, yeah.
and they turned to ash,
I got
and he's
some of it.
taking some ash.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe it's useful.
To make potions. Demon ash.
See if I can find an alchemist who can make it work.
You're
That's called a necromancer.
Oh yeah.
Look in the mirror, I found one!
God.
I'll play around with it. See if I can make it.
Can we get teleported back now?
Can you do it when they're not around?
Oh, crazy bear!
Hey, let's check. No.
She told you what you guys needed to do.
That was
Delay
a
him.
month ago.
Well, yeah, technically. You have to go back to where she brought you.
Oh.
I want to look in the little cubby holes, see if there's anything. And I noticed, hey, there's a little room over there.
Yeah, it's not really a room.
It's not
It's
really
just
a
It's
room.
a natural cavern.
It's a natural cavern.
A square room.
Yeah.
Yes.
Weird.
Minecraft bastards.
Yeah, it's a wooden pickaxe to
Hey,
find
there's
iron.
some green blocky.
Actually, I'm
thing
willing
here.
to bet this would be obsidian, so
It
we need to use
exploded.
dynamite.
It's a creeper. Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, there's no actual rooms here. It's just they're just caverns and
Very good.
pockets in the
I
sides
feel
and everything. It's
oh, so
this is just the best representation of map that I could do.
How's Dethul doing for health?
I'm good now.
Feel it?
Okay.
Pretend was you gay?
Oh, yes.
Might spend a healing surge myself now.
I spent 3.
That'd be a waste of my healing surge.
Yeah,
Then
you
I'll
need to
take
get
it.
Do I get to keep that 10 HP?
It goes away after 5 minutes.
So no.
That is actually exactly what I need to heal fully. Just a single surge.
Nice. That's awesome.
You're welcome.
It wouldn't even be half the surge for me.
Oh,
You're
sorry,
welcome.
my surge is half of that.
What do you say?
You're welcome.
Well, because the first hits you took, which were actual kind of hits, went off his temp health first that he gave you.
I think I would have still been okay.
I think so too. But
I got
Same.
10 hit points 3 times during that fight. I think that saved my ass, actually.
what are you guys doing?
I've had enough of
I'm-
this place.
Get out of
Yeah,
here.
there's nothing here.
Let's collect our reward, whatever that is.
Where we weren't technically promised a reward, I wanted information, and she said maybe.
She knows about that yellow bird. Was it yellow?
Well, let's go talk to
Can't
her.
even remember if it was yellow.
I'm in
Yes,
the
it was like
Yeah,
a
it's a
yellow
canary.
canary.
The canary, yeah.
Yeah.
And she said to you, I'm surprised you haven't figured what it is yet.
Yeah, well, apparently we're not fucking smart, bitch.
I'm charismatic.
So you go back to
Do you want to see what you
the area where you guys are, like where she brought
You
you.
like me more?
Yes. We return.
Yeah.
What?
And then the
Listening
music
for-
I'm
changes.
charismatic.
Again, takes you a little bit of time to get there. What is it, about like 2 hours or so?
Sure.
Yeah,
Give
that's
or
what we
take.
figured.
She didn't teleport you too far out, but enough where
You're
Oh,
barely
man,
more charisma
sorry.
than me.
I have 19 charisma.
I was looking at your plus on the side.
I have 11. I have 11 plus 9. Just waiting.
Me too.
I have 19 plus 13.
For what?
That's just your bonus to your skills on your side. That's what that is. Sure.
My strength is 40. Ha!
Nice. And you get there, and she's not.
Great.
And who she's Dethul's friend somehow? Dethul summon her. When you have enough
remember
energy
now.
to do that.
Wasn't it something to do with your glowing like amulet thingy?
Yeah.
Can you do that?
Oh yeah.
Try licking it. See what happens.
I'm gonna
And
start
you-
cursing at it.
When you say, just try licking it, see what happens, you hear this kind of giggle behind you
Who's there?
as this lady
I reach for my dagger.
is there
You
as
put
she
your dagger
is
away in the Underdark?
sitting
I don't need to carry it around.
cross-legged on a rock.
A
Just
root.
rock. Just looking at you and giggling.
Ah,
Just curious.
I told you it
How
would
was
work.
that for distraction?
It says, you did very well.
Thank you.
Better than I thought.
Gee, thanks.
Well, some of us.
You're welcome.
Says you have distracted him long enough where
Distracted. We beat his ass.
says you would beat one champion, yes.
I
That's
got him
all
right
we're
here.
asked.
There's more.
Says Zahir is not one to take this lightly. There will be repercussions from this. Repercussions, thank you. But you do not need to worry about those.
I just add it to the list of people that hate us.
No, just you.
Says, have you figured it out yet?
Figured out what? Apparently not.
And she's looking at Dethul.
I have figured out shit all. I just fought a demon.
Says,
I would like some answers.
Still recovering from that fight.
says, yes, I can see. She just kind of looks you over and
Pus coming
sees
out of
that you're just... There's a lot of bandages and...
Who bandaged you?
Me.
Oh God, those are terrible bandages.
I have wound patches.
Going for the effect.
Sympathy.
She says, Dethul, you've come a long way. Defeating this champion is but the first step in your long
didn't
journey for
even
you to
hit it!
still to
I
come.
hit it like 5 times.
The champion?
Yes.
He did with his
Well,
evolutionary
the
thing.
champion 3 or 4.
Yeah.
He says,
He helped. Good.
I did
With-
over 100 of the 850 damage.
with that, you see she takes off her hood as you see
Pretty.
very, very pretty. She has very fine blonde hair, and you just see it kind of start glowing in a vibrant white. And those of you trained in religion,
Mm-hmm.
Which is
I'm
not
not trained in it, but it's really high.
I'm trying to.
trained.
those of you trained in religion,
But mine's higher
Trained.
than theirs when it's trained, probably.
trained
But it's an
In-
18.
religion.
It's an 18.
Are you trained?
No.
Then I don't care.
He didn't study the books. He made
We'll
me smarter.
tell you.
No more, but he didn't read them books.
So how did I gain more religious knowledge than you?
I don't know.
You both recognize this person after taking the hood off as
Holy shit, Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga is not very, very, very pretty.
no,
She's not even very pretty.
no, not really. You recognize this person. It's a goddess,
Holy cow.
the goddess Avandra.
Hello.
Well, that's quite the quest.
As she says to you, when you're done with your quest to save the world, meet me in Elysium. This amulet, as she kind of points to you, as the blue, that blue stone
Yeah.
around your neck just kind of
What?
floats up in the air and starts to glow.
Why?
Says, this amulet will get you
No, I
there.
see what you're doing, but why?
For now, you have started the path
figure it
which
out.
has been chosen
Maybe
for you
an
since
egg?
long before.
Do you not get Diglets?
You are an exalted
Why are you
angel.
taking the Diglett?
Because you don't have
What?
anything that's worthless, I mean, that you can really get.
As you see Dethul's body start to glow
Give me a
bright
Squirtle.
in this just divine energy.
I just look like I said, I call bullshit.
In this just divine energy as it's just becoming bright white
Do not
and
let
white
this chick
and
leave without the
white
stupid canary
just
talk.
all around you, almost kind of blinding you.
Yeah.
Here you go, sir.
Hey!
Oh, sure, that's not going to attract attention down here.
And you just see, as soon as this light just dissipate, his armor looks polished, his skin is renewed, and you just see this white glow just around him as... yeah, describe what you look like, because there's some kind of cool features with this.
Picture look exactly the same.
I don't remember.
It's been a month and 10 days.
Yeah, this is like
Shiny.
epic looking stuff, man.
Ooh, shiny.
You're trading
It looked like I've been around Tavar too much.
Kind of.
What do you need from this game?
I don't really need anything right now. I got my other friend had it already.
Destinies.
Where
Here.
are you at?
Features for you. His origins have changed to immortal, and he ceases to age. As he gains the ability to speak supernal, resisting 15 fire and radiant, immune to fear.
Not necrotic.
Not
Going
necrotic.
shopping. Going shopping.
As well,
God?
you see a pair of angelic wings sprout from behind him.
I want those.
As
I have wings.
he can manifest or conceal them as the minor action.
Those will attract some attention down here. Poof. They're gone.
Yeah, you do have, while they are out, when you manifest them, you have a fly speed equal to your speed plus 2, but you have to land at the end of your turn.
I have to land at the end of my turn too. I just slow down if I don't.
Unless I activate my boots.
If your turn ends while you're still flying, you swiftly descend and land without taking damage.
Yeah, see, that's what I do too.
Or activate my boots.
Yeah, well, I have a ring.
While your wings are concealed, your angelic nature is hidden, and you resemble the mortal you once were. While they're out, you have that radiant glow around you, and
Hey, can you give Uranus his soul back?
Not yet. I don't think.
probably not.
Can you give him? That would be great.
Maybe later.
You should learn that.
Yeah.
Canary?
Any tips for
Let's make a save state.
Save state.
Save state.
That's probably a good spot,
Would you like
right?
to save?
As she looks to you, as she gives you a little curtsy.
Give a curtsy to by a goddess.
Does it met her before? I can't remember.
Yes.
Yeah.
But not knowing it was
Yeah.
Evandra.
Yes.
You should probably bow.
Yeah.
Probably all should.
Yeah.
Fine.
As a goddess.
Yeah. I'm on.
I'm unaligned.
That's alignment has nothing to do with it. And besides, she is the goddess of luck, who is the unaligned goddess.
I salute her.
I bow.
Yeah.
It's probably
As soon as the realization of who she is comes over you guys, it's just
Yeah.
I'm kind of dumbfounded. I'm too.
He's already short enough to be looking like he's bowing anyway.
I'm too dumbstruck.
She's short too, so like halfling sized.
Oh, cool.
Almost like a small, like a child, but a very, very pretty child.
Canary?
You ask her.
What the frack is with the canary?
She says. She looks to Gunnar with that, and he says, he can figure this one out.
No, he can't. He really can't.
History check. 20? Not yet.
Religion
Oh,
check.
religion.
Yes.
With the 11? Or do another one? 25 religion.
Yeah, it's fine. With just Evandra there looking at you, you kind of feel just
Stupid.
kind of a presence enter your mind at the same time as she says he can figure this out. As you just kind of get this realization, your god is who? Arathis. As you suddenly realize that all these points behind you were one of Arathis's champions following you.
A canary?
Yeah.
Why are we having a champion canary following us?
Apparently I'm special.
We knew that.
Are you allowed to give any advice on Uranus and how to help him
How to
deal
get
with
his
him?
soul back?
He says, unfortunately, that is not under my domain.
Could you give us some luck?
She says,
More than you already have.
says, my luck is always around.
Not for him.
It's getting better.
Says,
He's an angel now. He
He's
must be.
alive.
says, he's not dead, is he?
You're welcome,
Watch.
by the way.
Never again. Kind of.
Knock on wood.
But if you do die, you won't age.
No. Can I ask her about LTAB now?
One thing thinking. Roll me another religion check.
Oh, good.
Now thinking about Arathis and
29.
29. You know of Arathis's
Canary.
champions. He has
Canary.
12 champions who are elder gold dragons.
Oh, good.
So the yellow canary's a gold
They
dragon.
look like canaries.
Most dragons can polymorph themselves,
Okay.
so they generally do it to not attract attention.
Well, how come that dragon hasn't
Huge
sensed it?
dragon.
Because it hasn't seen the damn thing.
Yes, it has. It followed it once.
Because it's divine. It's not draconic. Yeah, well, there is draconic, but
Yeah.
No.
it's not in that same sense.
Okay, cool.
That's what you
Well,
now
why
are
is it
realizing.
following us?
Because I'm a big guy.
As I kind of look up to her and say, excuse me, Your Grace, but I was kind of wondering if you could give us any more information on what's going on with LTAB right now as well. You know, just maybe, if you haven't had time.
Good job, pal.
Maybe put us back there.
Says, right. I took you away from that, didn't I?
To be fair, we weren't doing very well.
He says, then perhaps it was the bit of luck that you were transported here in time.
You know what?
We could
You might
ambush
be
them
right.
really good now.
They're probably not even there still. It's been like 4 hours.
Not their time.
She says, if you need to be back to the exact place you were, I can do that for you.
You could miss the tree for him by a little bit.
Featherstone. Or feather ring, I mean. So there.
I'd bite
Those
the
are all things based on luck.
Yeah. No tree branch fall on your head.
Well, give us a second chance at that encounter. Yeah, why not? Let's do it.
You're going to put us right in the middle of a camp, aren't you?
Says, do you want to be closer?
Put us above them. Like
I
in the
thought we
sky.
were trying to ambush them to find out information.
Oh yeah, wait.
We are.
I don't like this idea.
I have a feather fall ring.
He says,
The rest of us can
Yeah.
fly.
she looks at you kind of curiously and she says, no, closer to LTAB.
Wait, what? You can put us where LTAP is?
Says, I can, if that's what you want.
Wow, it'd be fucking funny. He needs to heal first.
Where is that? Where is he?
And says, for someone needing answers from him, you haven't done much research, have you?
I've tried. I've had some
Oh,
help.
Some interruption.
Distraction.
Says, he's in his city.
Can you put us outside his city?
We're not in his bedroom.
I can put you in his city.
His bedroom.
A specific room I probably cannot do.
Okay.
But I can get you
Bedroom.
outside the city if you wish. Or right
inside of
in
Wow,
somewhere.
Okay. I'd be okay with going inside the city. Are you guys ready?
Just
Will
send
we
him.
be guaranteed knowing that there's nothing beside us when we land?
Says,
That's up to luck to decide.
says that is. Unfortunately.
Are you healed up enough?
I'm good for a fight.
I wasn't talking to you.
Here. Yep.
He's an angel. I don't care anymore.
I'm good now.
And we get an extended rest somehow at the same time. Yay.
That would be
That's
lucky.
only your first encounter of the day.
Yeah, I
so
know.
you don't even get an action
But
point back.
luck. I didn't use mine.
I used mine too.
I used mine.
And I used 2 dailies.
I didn't.
I pretty
use
much
mine.
used everything.
I did not. And I still did well.
Your
says-
armor did well.
No, my resist did
Yeah.
well.
He says, before I send you there, is there anything else that you need?
Probably. Anybody remember? Oh, when we're done, could you help Tavar back to his home? He's not allowed to know the location, and I kind of feel bad for him.
He says, he made his choice.
That's not nice.
I may ask, do you know why Eltab didn't escape the realm when he obtained his artifact?
Don't we know that?
I don't think we
You
did. We
do
find
know
out?
that.
Oh, we did find that. Okay.
Sastam turned on him
That's what I thought. Somebody
and
betrayed him.
imprisoned him
Okay, I wasn't sure if I'd asked that.
and basically used him as
Yeah,
his own personal force
I know that. I didn't
to
remember if we'd asked
conquer
him yet.
So,
all
question then.
of that continent that he's on.
Yeah.
And
So
now...
then, the guy that you want to kill isn't even the one that we need to kill.
I really want to kill him.
Oh no, Eltab broke away from the
No.
imprisonment, and now he has his own country, and he's
pissed because he can't go home.
he's building an army to go back to the abyss, but he's also destroying things in the meantime. You have a demon lord running loose in the overworld, basically.
Yeah.
Why don't we just send him home?
In a body bag.
Oh!
Stop that.
Minus some blood.
Don't forget the blood! So basically, we're gonna walk up to him, punch him in the nose, and put a vial under him for a minute, and then kill him.
Can I pull out the vial of dead guy and see if she knows if
Yeah.
this can be used for anything useful?
She's like, I don't
Do you know if this?
know.
Do you know if I can use this for anything?
Yes.
He says, "Aren't you the alchemist?"
Can I roll a check on that?
By all means.
You can use it for scaring away any future dates.
Let's do a check to see if you're an alchemist.
Don't think you're gonna get that lucky.
Is it
History?
oh, tell me it's not arcana.
Alchemy?
What is alchemy? Is that nature?
Try theory.
Nature. What? He was a demon, so religion.
Oh, look at it. I do not look at it. 25.
You're not a trained alchemist, so you wouldn't really know anyways.
But he gave him village.
Uh, 26.
So 28.
Yeah, you could probably substitute it for a different type of ingredient. It's from a powerful demon, so
Should have got more.
You can go back.
I'm good.
you could. I'll let you substitute it for one ingredient
Okay.
in one of the
Ice cream.
recipes that you have.
damage.
Well, I could probably make an alchemist's essence thing with it.
Yeah.
Which would be a good thing to take with us. Alchemist essence.
She looks to you again, Dethul.
Get out of
She
here.
says,
Are you sure you want to hang out with you?
I kept him alive. He wants me around at least.
she says, "Is there anything else that you need?"
Just all the advice I can get for
Ask if she has a boyfriend.
around this, but
She looks like a child.
Ask
Ask her what?
if she has a boyfriend. Virginia.
somebody shoot the dwarf.
Yeah. I say to her, I'm a dwarf.
Special.
Especially strong.
Alchemist essence. There it is.
Would be parents and that crazy vampire chick. She's not still hunting for movies. Or do you not? Peanut butter ones.
Yeah, and I could, because they're all peanut butter ones.
They are peanut butter ones.
And when you ask if she's still hunting for you, she just kind of laughs and says, "You shouldn't stay here for too long."
I'm getting this creep out here.
Well, let's go to the demon village, guys.
Love it, right?
You bastards.
Yeah, we're all fine, right? We can do that.
Just hold on to him.
I start climbing the walls so we can see what's over top of it.
Alright, let's go into the heart of the demon.
Let's go to Demon City.
Thank you for the assist. I say. The next ale
See
I
you
will
later.
have in your honor, which will be probably in a couple minutes.
You pull out your endless ale flagon.
Yeah, right. It doesn't have any ale left in it for the day.
Probably not.
The Grey Jedi?
Can you get this so it refills more often?
It's just an ad.
You could just try another one.
You guys ready?
You're
Yeah.
ready.
To go to bed?
Yeah.
Sit
Yes, we'll probably end it here. But
And it here. And
Let's go.
let's
Alright.
go.
And with that, you see her as she just kind of gathers you, so you're semi close to each other. She puts her hands out.
No.
Raise a glass.
Alright.
That's
Is that
not
a
a good
one?
roll.
No,
Is
it's
that a
a
one?
7.
Okay.
And then what happens?
I don't think I like that roll.
Better than one.
That's how many monsters are in there.
You land in the barracks.
They're
All this
empty
shit.
barracks.
You
So
land
many
on a
fights you
rack
have
of
to do.
spears.
That's how many encounters you have to go through.
How many demons are standing there when you arrive?
As the whole world around you turns just bright white, as it just blinds you all, as then you feel just this kind of the chill and the just everything from the shadow dark here, just it now becomes very, very warm. As the light dissipates, or as the light, as your blindness dissipates, as you're slowly coming to and seeing where you are, as you're in this small, dark room. It almost looks kind of like a jail cell.
Oh, good.
As you just hear like this dripping into, and you just see all around you there's no one here, but it looks like you're in some sort of jail cell.
What?
I have pass wall.
I have lockpicks.
Yeah.
I have
Okay.
And that's where we'll end it.
And you get teleported into an Iron Maiden. Shit.
Well, that's not that bad.
This is rather spiky.
Alright.
I am leaking.
Good thing it's not pure evil blood, otherwise the Gunnar would be over here just milking it.
Speaking of milking, where's
Keep
your
opening and
milting?
shutting the drawers.
Oh, I haven't got a pork.
Milting?
Milking. Milting.
Yes.
Yay, we win.
Yeah. You need to know anything else about Exalted Angel there, Jim?
Do I need to know anything more?
Yeah.
Probably, but
Alright. Do you want to write this stuff down?
sure.
So, angelic nature.
Damn it. I don't know if I'm fitted with this group.
Oh,